Yeah. It would be nice for me. Like, what are you again?
Who are you again? What's happening?
Who are
A
we?
little bit.
And Rob, you can name off each of your characters.
Don't forget.
Yeah, or
What
no,
was it?
it was Index.
Index.
Index. Yes.
Oh my god, when are we gonna meet Index?
He was the best character.
Well, you got to go back into the Empire sometime.
Yeah, we do. That's where we're going.
That is where
We've got a boat.
Oh my
Do you
god,
think
did we just
Index is
name?
immortal?
Did we just name the big bad?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Did we cook?
Who knows? Because from what you've heard of rumors and stuff like that around here, no one has been past the borders of the Empire. to deep
Right.
inside.
That's right.
No, that's a good point. We don't
Almost
even know if time works.
300 and something years.
You have an axe. Correct.
I do. I have several.
You have a shield and a sword.
I have a battle axe and hand
I have
axes.
a shield and a warhammer and
A warhammer and a sword. You have a book.
I have a book. I have a
And
bow.
and silver.
I have a rapier. I have a musket.
And eating silver.
I
Yeah.
have a flintlock.
Cutlery.
Cutlery. I still have cutlery.
Yes.
You have everything else.
Whoa, hi.
That was more than
Did you ever get the flintlock working?
Never said I know
Oh, that's right.
how to use it. Barely. I haven't actually live fired it.
Did you get gunpowder?
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Lost my dice.
It'll turn up. Is it an important one?
I think it's one of the D6s, one of the mischievous maiden
You
dice.
can turn on the light to find it.
I saw them split everywhere.
Great.
You're
Thanks for
ruining my-
ruining D&D night.
Oh my god, I love how Alan and I said this at the same time.
All right, everyone on your knees.
That's fine. I'll just count them. Maybe I felt like more than that.
What is this becoming?
Fine.
Oh my god.
Let's do it.
I'm getting into the
It might be
treats.
All right, so did you want to do the intro thingies or what?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, who's starting?
You are gonna
Me.
start.
All right.
This is Rob Medley, our fabulous DM.
I like long walks in the woods, and yeah,
Being a nerd.
being a nerd. That's
That
a
works. You wanna go?
Oh, I'm Eric Forgebane, a paladin dwarf, and at the other end of the table, on purpose.
Alright, I am Shrike Thistleweed. I am a wood elf druid.
I am Jennifer Bjorn. I am a human barbarian from the north.
Okay. I'm Vamanose Kroner, best described as a nerd thief.
Or neat.
Yes.
Minutes that say me?
Okay, so when last we left off,
Yeah.
it was 11 o'clock, and you had gone into the Baron von Helheim's
Yes.
estate, and he had hired you to do an expedition into the old empire. And this is basically our cartography event, so one of you will need cartography skills if you don't already have them. Because
I do want.
because your mission is to map a safe passage there for another party to follow on and come back alive. So you're
Okay.
going to the capital.
Okay.
Would that be a mom thing or would that?
That would totally be a mom.
Yeah.
Do I have tools for that? I mean, I can fake a map, but I don't know.
That works.
All I have to do is give them something.
Yeah.
Fake map is only good until someone follows it.
But they'll never come back.
But you also need to bring back proof that you have been to the capital.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to bring back proof. What the hell are we gonna bring back?
I guess we'll see when we get there.
How are they gonna know? We brought Twig back from the city. Trust us.
It's true. No one's been there.
It could be Twig.
That could all be all that's there.
Could be, but it's a rune. Well, yeah, no one knows what's really going on in the city. Because no one's ever come back from there in the last.
But we
at least
really
we
want
can
to
head
help
to
the. We really want to help the Baroness, though. Right?
No, we really do want to help her.
She's like cursed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
She doesn't seem to have a natural disease.
Right.
Right, she wasn't
I don't wanna
talking
let
and
her
she was
die.
like staring off into
And-
somewhere.
Yeah, and cure disease didn't fix her.
Yeah.
Right. But there are rumors of a plant that you would know that might do the trick. It grows in the Cathedral of Marfor and in one of the gardens there.
What
Oh,
type
snap.
What type of plant is it?
It is Vulpus unitus.
Nice. That's what it is now.
Commonly known as Thistlebane.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Thistle
threw
vein.
money at us last time.
This stuff is so good. I love
I was like, what are you eating? Oh yeah.
it. So good.
And so before he kicked you out, he said that in the morning you would go to the Burgermeister house. There you would find the head of operations for his company,
Okay.
which is a antiquities dealership, and also AKA, well, you have to find this stuff out. So, but it's an
Now, is this
antiquities
South-
dealership.
What was the name of this company? Did he mention it, or is it the East Trading Company or East
Yes.
Empire Trading Company? Is that
That's
Yeah.
the East Empire Trading Company.
Mm-hmm.
the E?
Yes.
No, there's ESTC here, so East, does that stand for anything?
Hold on.
Yeah, I had it written down somewhere.
Is Josephine the Burgermeister?
Eastern Seas Trading?
Eastern Seas Trading Company.
I have a note that says see Josephine in the morning. He
Yep.
told us to go
Yeah.
see someone named
So it's
Josephine.
Eastern Seas Trading Company.
She's
Eastern
his,
Seas.
his, what is it again? She's his...
Head of operations.
Head of operations.
Okay.
HOO.
Yes. All right. So
are we outside of
yes,
the
you
head of
are.
operations or the Burgermeister, or is that the same word? I don't know what Burgermeister means.
Burgermeister is like a building that's like for the town purveyor and all that. It's that in name right now because the Burgermeister has actually moved on to another property. But so the Eastern Seas Trading Company took over that building on the wharf.
Probably by intimidation.
It's Ye Old Fast Food Company.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it was late, right? When we
Yeah,
left
it was
there?
like 11.
we-
It was close to
So
midnight.
we
So
slept.
we need to like
We
go
need to
back to
sleep.
the inn and sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could I possibly go to the apothecary and ask him if he knows anything about Thistlebane?
So if you go there, you'll find it's actually on the way back to the inn,
Yes.
and it is very closed.
Oh, very close.
Oh, you want to just go steal some Thistlebane?
Kinda.
I mean, he can let you in.
I doubt they'd have it here. It wouldn't be very hard. Yeah, but I'd like to know at least what it looks like so I can know.
Then maybe a trip to the library.
Or go steal
Okay.
a book.
Yeah.
Is the library open this week?
Oh.
Not at midnight.
Can I check all of the books that I stole? Borrowed.
Oh, you already stole books
borrowed from both the apothecary and the mortuary.
Okay,
Big
you do
problem.
you find a reference in one of the books to Thistlebane,
Okay.
and you get a nice looking picture. It's basically a plant with jagged leaves, usually in a 5-leaf pattern, with purplish black berries on it,
Ooh.
and a high THC content.
That'll help. Get some of those for myself.
Yes. So apparently, when it was, there's only one place that it grows, and that's in Darkmere, in the
In the Marford.
Marfor Cathedral grounds. Supposedly, it was brought from across the sea, many, like hundreds of years ago, and pretty much all died out except for this one patch of.
Or they were probably wealthy enough to keep it going.
Did the,
Okay.
did the Baron mention this? Do we
Yes.
think that this could serve as proof? Or did he say?
Well,
like,
that's
he
the,
mentioned
that's
this
the
specific-
one he
proof.
wants.
Okay,
That's
okay,
what he wants
okay.
as proof. I mean, you can bring back other stuff like a shield.
But that's the
or,
cheap
you
thing
know,
that he was
if
interested in.
So
there's
technically, we are bringing back a twig.
Yes.
All
you need
right.
to bring
awesome.
back 3 bags full.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you. 3
Wait, is that true or is that the
Yes.
Baba Black Sheep thing? Okay.
Small bags.
3 dime bags full of thistledones.
Yes. Okay, so it's the middle of the night. You decide you're going back to the inn. What are you doing at the inn? We can discuss your plan of action for.
I at least want to make a quick round to make sure to see what the rat situation is like
Okay.
before we go to set.
So, as you're making your rounds, you're having a hard time finding any rats.
Okay.
Even normal rats?
Like any rats.
Thinking of the wrong
Okay.
timeline. Well, the right timeline, maybe. That's my guess.
Oh, that's right. There was a time shifty thing happen. Timey
Yeah.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah, but the fact that they're
I
not
know
rats.
whose fault is
Not
that.
big. Not mine.
Who cast those spells?
Over and over and over and over again.
Not me.
Definitely not me.
It was. Wait, wasn't it you?
No.
It wasn't putting
It
out
was
fire
both of
by,
them.
Yeah.
It's
I
water.
cast light.
I feel like that was the one time when it wasn't me.
You didn't have an orb
I
to
distinctly remember
lay
that.
hands on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like, high-tech interface that you're going to put all your magic into.
Yeah.
But we
No
don't know
giant
that it was
flesh
us.
golems either.
Do we have even an inkling that it's our fault? I don't think I would.
Do we know that
Um,
something happened? Or someone was
No.
shifted in space?
I think there was
Yes,
something.
you shifted like a few inches, and some things. It seemed like something wasn't quite right in the Matrix.
There was something my
So-
character had figured out. I don't remember exactly what
Yeah?
it was, but I know there was some notes.
This is where notes come in handy.
Yeah, I have not noticed about that.
You doing pictures?
So I will go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't usually take that.
To wake up in the morning,
Just
and
looks-
and
just
I will
don't
as
do
we
this.
go back, I'm gonna keep an eye out as we walk back to the hotel for a armor or a blacksmith of
Okay.
some sort, or whatever the equivalent is now. I don't know.
Okay.
Are there still blacksmiths?
There are still blacksmiths because horses need shoes and stuff like that. So,
I have a question.
yeah.
What do
Oh.
people wear for armor these days
They're
to
not-
get, say, a 16 AC?
They're not really wearing much for armor these days, so
These
not many
people are
people
losers.
have 16
Get my
AC.
armor.
But like
maybe
the
worked on.
guard types do have cuirasses
Mhm.
and these kind of weird looking helmets.
Okay. Okay.
You want to become a guard?
Excuse
Go to
me.
police school?
No, I do not. Thank you.
Okay, so you're going to sleep. You don't see any rats.
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping.
What's the order? Or is anyone?
First, we have city beer, then we sleep. Yeah.
That covers
It's
stuff.
sleeping or doing things at this point.
Alright, I guess Vom will probably do, well, he can do watch first, I suppose.
Okay.
Ooh, you can watch. Okay.
What is the air quotes for?
Because I won't actually be watching you guys.
Hey,
Hey, we
there
need,
when we get back to the inn, are you even around?
hey, we need to get a cartographer tool set, so.
Oh, he's going to go
So have you
acquire
slipped
some
into a
things.
side street as we
Okay.
walk back to the inn?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well, I need that, some more rope. I need a grappling hook. I don't think I have any grappling hooks.
Yeah, you don't have your 2 grappling hooks anymore, right?
No, I was,
I think that's Ori. That's
that's
the
Ori,
name,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
grappling hook.
Yeah. He's missing, by the way. He's missing in action. You guys don't know where he is.
yeah, so.
Well, he kind of has a tendency to go back to the
Yeah.
monastery every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be like knee deep in some alcohol. Or
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't they
We're kinda
make
used to
like
that.
amazing alcohol up
Yeah.
there?
Mhm.
So
He's probably living
he's just
the life.
Yes. He is sweating vodka right now.
yeah.
Cross.
That's the secret. All right. So, did you say you were gonna do anything? there, Vom?
Yes, I'm going to look for, I guess, a general store or something like that.
Okay.
Kind of break in there. I'm looking for a photographer kit, a grappling hook, and some more rope. Because I want
Okay.
to try combining rope and arrows.
You find a general store among a fairly busy thoroughfare of people coming home from the bars and stuff like that.
That's not like I saw it. Okay. Well, maybe it's really.
So, as you can sneak up to the door, you see that there's nobody inside. What do you want to do? Do you want to try to bash the window in, or do you want to?
That's not my style. Well, first I'm going to check if the door is unlocked. Probably not. I'm just going to check anyway.
Okay, you rattle the doorknob and it doesn't budge. It seems to be locked.
I'm gonna see. Oh, so assuming there's some sort of keyhole.
There is a keyhole.
Was there anybody drinking something not
Yeah.
freakishly large?
Looking through the window, is there any evidence of like light or any suggestion that
In a back room, you do see some very faint candlelight behind the curtain.
behind the curtain? Okay. And there's just like one front door.
Yes,
Just one door. Oh.
because it's kind of like a row house.
Okay. What I'm gonna do, because I happen to have a bunch of oil that I got earlier, but I don't really have a way to apply it, do I? Well, maybe I do. Trying to use some of the oil that I have there to kind of loosen up the hinges to try and reduce any noise.
Okay.
Of course, we're trying to apply a little bit of that, and then looking around, making sure no one's watching. Although I think you are too drunk for that right now.
Yes, it is very late or
Okay.
early.
You do notice a couple guards come by, but they kind of like don't give you the time of day.
Oh, okay. Cool. Stop that. Okay, then I'll take the opportunity to lockpick the door.
Okay.
Do
Roll
it.
your lock picking skills.
12.
12. What's that? Oh yeah, steal all you want.
Thank you.
So you get the door kind of to lock a little bit, or to you jiggle it loose, and you're confident that it's open.
Okay, so I'm gonna try as quietly as I can, open the door.
Okay, when you push, you realize that there's a bar across on the inside.
Crazy. I'm gonna have to send it to friends.
Please do.
The first in ever.
They gotta be more advanced with this. How much does the door open, or is it a pretty flush
I
thing?
mean, it opens enough to where you can see that there is definitely like something blocking it, like a crossbar. I mean, you've got enough thievery skills that you recognize when a crossbeam's on there.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to pop that, at least not quietly, anyway. And it's only entryway, and damn it, I might actually have to pay for this one.
Well, you guys did get 500 gold.
That's true.
Wait, you didn't take all of it, did you?
No.
You did not.
Did we split it?
We did.
Yes.
We each got 100.
Oh,
That's
And
right.
we gave
117
we were
gold
nice
and
and
2 silvers.
gave Ori 100 of it.
This is more gold
Stupid and gave
than
Ori.
I have ever seen.
Right.
Yes, but Ori's gonna be our little nuclear scientist
I have
and
no
be
idea how to
like
spend it either. So be
like
prepared.
solve all the world problems because he's a fucking genius.
And you know, he did say that you will get, more on completion of your mission.
Oh,
so.
sorry, not more. I wrote down 5,000 crowns in my in my journal. Let's say 5,000 crowns.
Yeah,
Just for
should
the
we
record.
put- should
Does
we-
everybody remember what the Baron said? 5,000.
I remember
He said.
5,000.
He's not expecting us to come back. He's just giving that to us so that we'll be dumb enough to go do it.
No, he actually is expecting you to come back.
Really?
He's hoping.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
I'm
hoping
sure
to come
he's
back
hoping
now.
because his wife is really sick.
Yeah, he
I
touched
imagine
his wife.
so.
Well,
When he said that, I was like, oh, you're just trying to make it so we can't.
I also showed him my original letter to Hans Gruber, which should have only come from there. So I don't know how he
Hans
took that.
Gruber?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
remember?
right. Yeah, you showed him the letter and he was
I
like,
gotta
"Where did
see
you
the
get
letter.
this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't burn it.
Oh
Watch
wait.
the flames."
yeah. It's close. It's burnt enough.
We should
Yeah.
just give him another letter and be like, "We're back! We went there again."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is part of the theses.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Cool. Very nice. So what do you want to do? You want to try to break in here? I can give you a DC 20 to try that
Ooh, damn! To get that bar off of there.
without like it hitting the floor or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's maybe. So,
You're gonna get over it.
DC 20. Well, I rolled a base 19, so pretty much
Okay,
any
so
stat.
you loop a cord around the bar and you manage to somehow eke it over to the point where it kind of falls a little bit, but then it
Oh, nice.
catches before it hits the floor. And you work your way into the building. What are you looking for now? Now I need a stealth roll.
18.
Okay.
Sorry, 17 still.
All right. You get inside and you don't appear to have alerted the owner.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's in, guys.
Oh,
shit.
We're all dreaming about Bomb. That's
how he's carefully watching over all of you guys. So I'm gonna keep low and start rummaging around.
Okay.
I was looking for a grappling hook. I have a particular shopping list in mind.
All right, grappling hook. Let's see if he's got it. He does have one grappling hook.
Check. And then a cartographer kit. I don't know if he'd have that, but
You can
of course.
have it, though. I'm not gonna use it. Okay, what else you want?
A cartographer kit. Yes. So
A photography kit?
a cartographer
Oh,
kit. Sorry.
Robin's like, no!
No, not gonna happen.
Denied!
You find one. It's not in the best of condition, but
I'll
it
do.
appears to have been pawned at some point.
Oh, well. That's,
So,
Missing a few things.
yeah.
yeah, I'm not thinking.
As long as whatever you're mapping doesn't have rivers, you're fine.
Oh god. And the last thing I'm looking for is some rope. Like
Okay.
any like
That'd
hemp
be
rope or even silk rope, any kind of rope will do.
You do find rope. Find 100 feet of it.
Rope.
100 feet.
I like that you're preempting our free shopping day with a night of free shopping.
There was that freaking fault.
Hey, man.
Free.
He
Okay.
told us he would supply us with
He really did.
equipment.
Well,
Yes.
we're gonna get extra equipment.
Yes.
It's
Um,
funny.
He's
Alright.
liberating the town of all the extras. That's called getting rid of the competition.
Try and get equipment. The guy's like, nah, I got robbed. I got robbed.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Aaron told me you were coming. I'd clean out. I got
okay. And I think
So after you, I need another stealth check to get out of there alive.
15.
Yep. So you manage to get the door closed again and make your way off into the night and back to the inn.
Okay.
So I need to take a quick break because my mom has called me 3 times in the last 10 minutes. So
Brief intermission.
brief intermission. You
Yeah,
can
great.
pause that if you
I
want.
hope she's okay.
I don't know. She's
Yeah, well, you just left her house, so she's probably like, what did you do with the thing that I had?
BRB.
Yep. Tell her we said hi.
All right.
TYT.
Send her hugs.
You guys can discuss your overall plan if you want.
Okay. So
I want to get my armor beefed up.
I need to
But I
get
don't know what
clothes
that
of
will
some
do.
sort.
Yeah, you should probably stop wearing a cape suit.
Yeah.
Sad, but all things must end.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
too.
do you wear armor? Is it leather armor?
It was like light. Yeah, it was leather armor at first, but it's gone now. Yeah.
Yeah, you should get something.
Yeah.
That
She
will help.
probably wouldn't wear like the what is it, like Victorian era sort of stuff right now?
Mm-mm.
Is that
Yeah,
what's common?
but I
wouldn't.
don't think she would.
No.
I think there are probably still weird witchy people that wear the leather.
Yeah, I'm thinking like pagan hippie sort of situation.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Jennifer is literally still wearing the same,
yeah.
like, torn up, like,
That shit smells so bad.
it probably,
Like,
I probably
So
stink
bad.
so bad.
We have
every
no
one of us,
reason.
including you, has bled into it at this
It's-
point.
I-
yeah,
oh,
Like,
yeah.
Cut and like.
They're like 5 people's worth of blood and everything.
Monsters.
And you're
Well,
just
because
like
I'm
burned
still wearing
50
like
times.
the dead animals and like, and I'm washing it stuff, but
Yeah.
like there's certain
Bits.
stuff you can't get out
Yeah.
of leather,
Yes.
because leather clothing is different than leather armor.
No, go ahead, tell us. What can't you get out of leather?
Go ahead.
Oh no! Don't tell us.
List it.
Well, like, I've been slimed on, and
I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there, like right here. Can you get semen out of leather?
you know,
That's
I
all
don't
I want to know.
Jennifer would probably know,
Badass.
but I don't know. Jennifer would know. She had a very awesome mate who was killed. So what kind of sucks is I never found out what happened to my tribe.
Yeah.
That was
We're
400
back
years
here.
ago. So
We could do
Time
like
is
a quick.
relative.
we'll just.
We tried to go up there.
We did try.
Okay, she's not having a good day.
Uh-oh.
Do you need
I'm like,
to stop?
no, but I was like, I'm not coming out. I'm not
Oh, is
coming
she?
out again.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
She want you to come.
The way she's sounding, and I'm like, I was there for 10 days. You gotta figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm sorry. Does she have someone there?
No, not really. My sister is lost somewhere. She doesn't associate with the family. So, my niece is actually there, and she's like about maybe an hour away. so yeah. But it's like she chose to be there. So.
Yeah.
All right, so a rooster crows and you guys get up. It's the next day.
Ye old rooster.
Next day.
I was actually wondering if I could skip my long rest.
Yes, you all get your long rests.
Could I skip it? And
You want to skip it?
yes,
Watch.
She's got shit to do.
Skip it.
I want to use
Bop
that
it.
time to read as much as I can from the apothecary books.
Okay.
Ooh,
You can
get it, girl.
+1 to your apothecary.
I have a
So my-
question.
What would that be?
As we wake up, do we feel on a scale of 8 to 9 more like 8 or 9?
I would say 8
8. Okay.
because
Just curious.
Oh my gosh.
some of you still don't feel right. Anyone that took a necrotic wound from the
Yeah, me. That would be me. That would be all three of us.
Yeah.
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 Because Vom is the smart one and stays at range.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like, we're just
I
gonna be
eated one.
infected by this.
You
forever.
did eat it one.
Oh, yeah, we're shouldn't eat that.
You know what's awesome? Like right under my nose is this candle, and it smells like Play-Doh.
Ooh. Delicious.
It takes me right back to my childhood. It's like Ratatouille when.
Like Ratatouille.
So the village is bustling, or the city actually, the city of Rostov. So there's a lot of people out. It's market day, and you guys head off to the.
Oh, it's market day.
It is market day.
Which is a Tuesday, right? Market day is
Yes.
Tuesdays?
I believe so. Yes,
Random.
because there's Sunday.
Because today is Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So,
Well, I can tell you actually what date it is. Hold on a second.
So would that have been an actual bonus?
Yeah. I give
Yeah,
you a
For
+1.
what? For what? For
What'd you
medicine?
Apothecary. What skill do you have that's applicable?
There's medicine. There's nature. There's
Put it towards
intelligence.
nature.
Okay. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Now
Good
you
for
lose
you.
1 to nurture because it's nature versus nature.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
True.
Errata. All right. So
Not very nurturing as it is.
yes, there's Moon Day, Market Day, Lord's Day, God Day, and Friday. So there's 5 days of the week, and you guys are in, I believe, solstice right now, which is I think the 6th month. All right. Anyway, you guys arrive in the market square.
Mhm.
Anything you want to do before you go into the Burgermeister's house?
I want to.
What do
No,
we need?
I want to talk to the Burgermeister first because my impression was that maybe they had connections that could get us here or get us situated before we go out. Is that
Yeah.
right?
If we are gathering things for the what's his name? Baron, that guy. Do you need like some sort of carrying vessels for whatever you're collecting for him?
That would be good. Yeah, if they have jars and stuff like that.
Jars of some kind. I just feel like if he wants us to bring back things, we need to have
You don't have
something
your
to
dice
put them
out
in.
yet?
I kind of
Come on.
always assumed that she had like
Roll the
some
die.
sort of thing to carry stuff around in, but she could also just be
But
throwing
we
stuff in
could
leather
get some
pouches.
more things, and I can put
Yeah.
them in my backpack.
That'd be nice.
Because I can carry all
That's a
the
good
things.
idea. Yeah, that's a very good idea. I believe she could also
or
like
that.
collect seeds.
Probably
and
11.
grow
Okay.
things if need be.
Maybe get some sort of pouch.
So basically,
Fanny pack.
Indeed.
there's a crowd of kids that comes running and playfully going through your group. They kind of like intersect, and one of them bumps into him.
Uh-oh.
Kids. Get out of here.
Yeah, then they start running down that way.
Dumb kids. Alright, to the Burgermeister!
Well,
Do you still
I'm
have
going to
it?
explore the market square to see if there are any leather
Wait, watch
goods.
out your pockets.
Any what?
leather
Why,
goods.
why would I want to
Leather goods?
Yeah.
Oh.
Specifically, I'm still trying to find set of
Because I
leather
rolled
armor.
pretty
But
low on perception?
That's
oh,
gonna
no,
be
you already
check my
rolled.
kind of
pockets.
hard to find, but you can
Oh, you already rolled.
find.
Never mind.
I mean, there may be a ye old cosplayer merchant.
There is
See a
actually
ye old cosplayer.
there's a saddle maker that has leather working experience, so you may be able to like
Try and convince him to use anything.
yes.
Of
And
course,
there is a blacksmith here. It's called Ba
Yeah,
Blacksmith.
Oh my god!
So I would like to visit the blacksmith, but after we talk to the
Okay.
chieftain of
I
operations.
think that's probably a good idea because
I'm sure that's not
No.
no.
that's
Chieftress.
that's the better idea. And I'll get something out of it anyway. But yeah.
All right, so you guys walk into the. So first off, the Burgermeister house is a giant, like 3-story building, blue roof, red walls, and it looks like it was at one time a very important building to the town. There's actually a place where a couple placards were removed, and now there's just one flag hanging out front that says the Eastern Seas Trading Company. So you make your way in.
Oh,
Nice.
it's
Whoop.
stunning.
Just pretend that's a what do you call it? Pretend this is a foyer.
Alright.
All right.
This is awesome. Yes.
So you make your way into the foyer. It's a nicely decorated area. There's relics from anyone who has seen Britannian stuff. There's a lot of things like that. Oh, Ori's not here.
He's not here.
Yeah. Okay, so there's like Britannia stuff. There's actually old, well, for you guys it's kind of like high tech, but old armor and stuff like that.
Ooh. What's it look like?
Bigger than you.
Damn it.
Bigger than you.
And there's like flags hanging from the ceiling. And there's actually a oak door that's closed, oak double doors, and a polite looking gentleman wearing looks like town finery, but not over the top stuff. Kind of muted colors and very businesslike. And he says, "Yes, how may I help you?"
The Baron sent us to speak with Josephine about getting provisioned for a trip that he is going on.
Yes, one moment, please.
Thank you, sir.
And he walks off. And you guys are waiting in the foyer for probably about 10 minutes.
I am going to go over to the armor
Okay.
and pull out my warhammer slowly. Do like a tink, tink.
Okay. It kind of crumbles to the floor. Very loudly.
They don't make them like they used to.
the helmet rolls across
Make
the
'em-
floor, making like nice noises as it goes across.
I'm gonna go grab the helmet and then put it on top of the pile.
I would cast minor illusion to make it look like there was armor there, but that would probably cause more problems.
I'm gonna go over and pitifully try and use mending to put together what I
That's
can.
still.
Okay, so as you're trying to put the armor back together, the gentleman comes out. Kind of gives you you guys a look. that
It
are-
just happened.
Quite. Follow me, please. So he leads
I
you
did
in.
burp in game. City beer for breakfast. We'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yes. So he leads you into a study.
Mm.
It is kind of a messy study. There's tables and cabinets with all sorts of maps and documents all flitted about, manuscripts, count ledgers. It's a mess.
Mm.
But in one of the corners, there is... Ching.
And it's like the same Josephine that we remember from.
Whoa, you're taking a big leap here.
This
Their
is
names are the
different.
same. What are you talking about?
So she looks exactly the same.
Oh.
Spitting image, like long hair,
Yeah.
very beautiful, dressed very fine, but not like nobility of past. It's more like Rostov's finest.
Mm.
She still has a chest scar.
Well, you'd have to
I saw
Yeah.
that. When we
Yeah,
were
that
in the
was
ship.
on
Oh, okay.
like 10 time shifts ago. We don't know
Yes,
anymore.
that was a few shifts ago. So right now she is wearing conservative garb. She does not showing any cleavage or anything like that.
That can change.
Not to you.
I'm trying really hard not to laugh loud.
Got a little wood elf in you?
Oh God.
Gross.
God, what else? So-
That is my next T-shirt right there. I'm done. Done.
No.
Sold. Got wood elf.
What has happened?
Sorry. That was the greatest.
Okay, so you guys are both trying to stare at her chest. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
I'm
not
looking
for
through
sure.
the-
How is she taking the
So she's actually looking at a.
vigorous physical inspection?
She's looking at a ledger while you guys are
Peering down her
coming in,
chest.
trying to
Stars.
peer down her shirt, and
I'm looking at the manuscripts. I'm trying to learn history about where we're at because I don't know
Okay.
much right now.
So most of the manuscripts are like deliveries and exports and things like that. So finally, she looks up and is like, "Yes, may I help you?"
Oh. Yeah?
The Baron sent us for supplies, I think.
Hmm.
We know he
we're-
did.
Oh, so
we're
you're the
supposed
group.
we're supposed to talk to you about acquiring a ship, I believe, to get to Darkmere.
And provisions, armor, weapons of the like. I hear he said anything we could wish for.
Okay, well, I can manage to get you the provisions and equipment. The ship is going to be quite a different story. At this point, you'll need to take a land route.
Do you have a land ship?
How about a wagon?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can.
We're on the same page.
I'm sure we can get you a wagon. So, has he told you the exact nature of what you'll be doing in the Empire?
Yes.
We will be trying to plot a map to get to Darkmere.
We'll be plotting a map to get to Darkmere. Success.
Right.
We're doing it.
Your requirements are.
Who's the better salesman than
I think anybody.
I? Oh, we're doing this now?
No. Go on.
Yes,
She-
we're doing
she-
that. And we're
She's
also,
waiting patiently for you to finish.
we're also trying to help the Baroness to
Yes,
get well.
that's the point of this whole expedition now,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
So, we will need you to secure 3 bags of the Thistlebane, which the Baron has told you about. I will have your provisions ready to go tomorrow morning, and you can just pick them up here in the square.
Will the weapons and armor be ready to go to attack?
So you require what kind of weapons?
Oh, just the latest and greatest. I think probably 2 of each would be best.
Well, you know, these are tough times.
Maybe 1 of each would be fine.
I can supply you with 2 flintlocks, and a pistol, and maybe I can't really supply you with leather armor or anything like that. You really, it's what you're wearing is anachronistic. So
It's a choice. Just so you know.
I can get you modern clothing if you so desire.
I think that swords probably pass through modern clothing pretty easily. So
Yeah, the guards were wearing pretty sturdy attire. Is there anything?
Oh, so you want cuirasses? Let me see if I can
I don't.
procure a couple. I might be able to procure 1 or 2.
if possible, that would be fantastic. Some of us still run into a sword or 2.
Yeah, if you have any.
Okay. So, do you have any questions while you're here?
How close have you been to Darkmere yourself?
I have not been to Darkmere, actually. I grew up in this city.
In this city? Cool. How old are you? Which is a normal thing to ask.
23.
Huh.
I turn 24 next month.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
happy early birthday! Oh.
But I'm not actually from Rostov. I'm from further north.
Oh, where?
where?
It's just a small village. I don't really know where the village was. The Baron actually found me when I was young and raised me here as his own.
Oh, where did he find you?
To the north.
I'm from the north, so I just wanted to know where he might have found you.
Yes. In the wildlands of the north.
Have you ever wanted to go back?
No, not really. I've heard it's quite a boring place, and you know my work here keeps me quite busy. So.
Busy.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of work is the Eastern Seas Trading Company up to?
We're mostly an antiquities trading company. We also have various agreements with certain governments to procure items from other governments.
Any kind of evil goings on? And I cast Divine Sense.
Okay. And don't forget the percentile.
Ooh. That would be 49.
Okay. You don't get a sense of evil or anything like that. What was the question?
Basically that.
Pretty much that. Any kind of evil goings on with procuring things from governments is what I asked, but
No. Mostly, it depends what the diplomatic relations of various countries are. But we are under the Britannian flag when it comes to things that go on the high seas. So, but mostly we're a trading company.
We've been pretty disconnected lately. As far as relations between countries, are we peaceful right now?
Well, the Federated States are relatively peaceful with everyone.
The Federated States.
Yes. So
we all know
Rostov.
their names. I mean, so you could just say them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, I don't care.
Well, basically the Rostov, which is a free city, and there's also the Mordovan states up north.
Mordovan. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, by the way, while you were gone, she was found up north as a child and brought back to Rostov. And raised by the Baron.
Of course.
Yeah, you knew that.
Sorry. But she was here.
Right, right. So no one knows very much about the old empire. It's been fairly off limits since the wars of 1202, which was about 300, 400 years ago.
Is the
300
border
years ago?
400 more likely.
400.
is the
Okay.
border tightly controlled then? Or
The border
what do you mean
isn't-
by off limits? Can we,
So-
is it easy to get there?
You can go. Not many people return. We do have a heavy presence on the border because it's been known to be attacked.
Like attacked by who?
More like what?
What?
Yes.
What?
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 Hmm?
What?
The reports vary. Sometimes it's man. Sometimes there's reports of creatures and ghastly things, but no one really believes those. It's probably more than likely just men in some sort of attire or costume, if you will.
It's armor.
But yeah, there's a fairly strong presence on the border, and after you get past that, you're pretty much on your own.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any magical weapons?
This isn't D&D.
A fair point.
This is real life, not fantasy.
Are there any reports of magic use on the borders or magical creatures of any sort?
Magic has been on the uptick as far as heresies and things like that.
I'm sorry.
It's a
So
heresy?
heresy has been on the uptick? Slash magic?
The people that are out of the city aren't very well educated. So things that are like, say, people pulling
Oh, I see.
coins out from behind ears and things like that. That's basically tricks of magic. But I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, nothing.
It's
So-
heresy, like burning people heresy, or like
People aren't burned anymore. They're more likely to be hanged.
oh, that's better.
Oh,
For coin
my
tricks?
God.
The peasants, they have all their quirks.
Right.
That's
Right.
good. We don't do magic. How do you feel about that,
About magic?
Jojo?
She kind of looks at you for a second, like.
Did you just call her JoJo?
it's like,
you? Did
how
you?
did you know that name?
No. I've had friends named Josephine before that went by that.
Okay. You asked about something.
I asked if there were magical creatures on the border, or magic was practiced more heavily there.
So there are dark forces coming out of the old empire.
You believe in them? Have you seen any of them?
I'm too busy. I have operations to run here.
Dark forces.
I've heard the legends, I've heard the tales, but that doesn't happen here in Rostov. So
Right. What's the fastest path to the border, and what roads are best taken there, would you say?
she pulls out a map and she kind of like gives you the rundown. I don't have the map right now because I didn't have time to make a map, but it's a fairly demarcated trail that goes to a border town called Ingverstock.
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 I'm gonna write that one down.
Wait, so where is this? Sorry.
If we follow the roads to the border town of Ingverstock, that is the last bastion of the frontier.
That is where civilization ends, and you are in the wilds.
Oh, snap.
Is that a big town?
No,
Small?
it's fairly small. Fairly rough too.
Okay.
So be on your guard while you're out there.
Um,
Any other questions?
I have a couple.
Sure.
One, I'm gonna pull out the flintlock. Do you have anyone that can train on the use of these?
Why do you have a weapon if you can't use it?
I know how to use it. They need the training.
Concealed carry laws were pretty lax where we came from. We didn't have to go through.
He's not a good teacher.
I'm a very impatient teacher.
Where
I
did you
have
come
no
from?
use for this whip.
What?
Where did you come from?
Where did we come from?
Small town.
A small town? Okay.
Yeah. Where we didn't have weapons like that.
Alright. Let me see if I can arrange for someone to give you some basic training on that. I mean, I could basically do it now if you want.
Where was Rostov
Oh, yeah.
on this map?
Sure.
We would love that. It was up north.
It was like out.
So,
It was.
she asks for the weapon, and it's like, pay attention, and she goes through the loading process and all that. Doesn't actually put the round in, but basically, fires it off inside with the just the powder and stuff like that. So there's a huge cloud of smoke, and it's like, now when there's actually a round in there, you're gonna have to use another weapon because it's gonna be so full of smoke in the area that you're in that you're probably not gonna get a second shot off.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
And remember to put in the round. What's
So you
your
just pour in as much of the flour or whatever that is as you want?
Usually it's a good pour. These things the powder flasks are self-regulated, so
Oh, okay. That's cool.
you don't want to put too much in there. The technology is to the point where it's not known to be super safe.
All right.
Do you know the proper methods of binding a wound caused by a weapon like this?
I like the way you think.
Because I feel like
The best
you'll shoot your eye out, kids.
the best course of action is to not get hit with one. But if you do get hit with one, apply pressure, and the person may lose the limb if it's in a limb. If you get shot in the limb.
But
Torso.
They
You
may
got
lose
about a
the torso.
50-50 chance of dying from the septic shock. And they're not polite weapons.
In the head, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
No.
Not fine.
Well, maybe you.
is there no way of avoiding
Take it worse.
a limb removal or death?
I mean, some people have survived, but for the most part, these rounds do so much damage that they break bones and tear off limbs and things like that. So.
Like a good warhammer would, I suppose. Good weapon.
Right.
So you guys have these weapons and like no armor.
Yes, because they've made armor obsolete.
Because you just
It
die.
fires through the armor?
Yes, that's true. Will it fire through armor?
It will penetrate armor.
I have an out-of-game question. Is my armor useless?
Get into a fight, and I can tell you.
Oh shit.
It'll still stop claws, I suppose. Okay.
Shrike is freaking mortified. If one of you gets shot, you're either dying or losing a limb.
Well, the lucky thing is not many people have these weapons, so they're still fairly new.
What are other folks using? The peasant folk and people in the borderlands.
Pitchforks, older weaponry
Great.
like halberds, spears.
Great and noble weaponry.
Mostly anachronistic stuff.
Jojo likes that word.
Yeah. So, did you have another question?
Not really. My other question was if you have any sort of closing that is both firm and flexible, but I don't think that's really.
Well, we can get you outfitted with better clothing than what you're wearing now. He's kind of looking at you.
What is wrong with what I'm wearing? I don't need any more clothes. I am fine. I've been wearing this for a lot of years.
It's been serving you, right?
And it's been fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
What will you be up to?
I will be in the follow-on party. Once you bring back the desired product, I will be leading another expedition there with the Baron.
Oh, he plans to travel there
Yes.
next.
But we need a route traced into the interior so that we know what to expect when we get in there.
Do you know why he in person wants to go to Darkmere? It feels like it's something that he'd have.
Antiquities.
Okay.
He has a deep interest in old Darkmere antiquities.
Okay. I think we have a lot of information. Do you have any other questions, Paul?
I like your shirt.
I know.
I don't think I do. No, I don't believe I do.
Okay. Well, if there's no further questions, then I will see you tomorrow morning at 8.
For what? Oh, weapon. For wizard. Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Right, so we're not leaving for another day? I
Yeah,
guess.
we
she's
have
gotta get
to
stuff
stock up.
She's
Yeah.
got to
So I
do
need
stuff.
to hit the blacksmith and get this stuff polished up so that I could get shot through the gullet.
It's very popular.
And then you were gonna go see the fetish armorist or something.
Right, or
Want
got
something
some.
with a ball and like a ball gag.
Yeah.
Great.
Start seeing work coming out.
I will go with you to the blacksmith and just sharpen my weapons. And
Oh, good idea.
Okay, so
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
all right,
Maybe he can.
and remember this is like
Piercing or something.
this is kind of open world, so I've got several different outcomes.
Oh shit.
Okay. Number one for me, I'm gonna go back to the apothecary, but I'm not gonna go in.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave all
That's
of the
loitering,
books.
and it's not allowed.
I'm gonna leave all of the books
Where?
on the doorstep,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put a single gold piece on top, and I'm gonna ding dong ditch. I
Okay.
guess.
All right.
And poop on the books.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. That's, he doesn't need a sample of that.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave those there.
Okay.
And then I'll go back to shopping with them.
Okay. So you managed to get out of there without actually, getting noticed or anything like that. So when you go back by later on, you notice the books are inside again.
That's good.
Yes. You guys go to Baba Black Sheep. It's the high-end armory. With carpet on the floor.
Ooh.
Whoa,
Well,
that's
just-
fancy.
Just like, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Not like floor to floor, but,
Yeah, like
kinda-
rugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a guy in there. Oh, welcome to the Baba Blacksmith. I am. Hold on.
Just Baba.
No, they call me Baba.
Oh, hello, Baba.
I am Baba Hotep.
Baba Hotep.
You're my
we
favorite.
We were hoping you could sharpen our weapons, give them a once-over, and I would like this here armor, if you could, reinforced or improved, if possible. If not, just maybe give it a once-over.
Oh, yes. Are you going to a ball later?
No, it's real armor. I don't know why people keep asking. It's real armor for fighting with swords and real weapons against real monsters and demons and
and people.
We're
So-
going on a very treacherous
Are you gonna keep
Of course,
expedition
it's normal.
and need provisions
Oh.
such as these.
Where are you
We
going?
could probably sell it for a lot if it's an antique.
We're
It's
going
not
to
an
Darkmere.
antique.
He laughs. No one goes to Darkmere.
Oh, we go.
You're pulling my leg.
We must be nobody.
No,
Do we look like leg pullers?
Pull on their leg.
Looks at the short instead of the tall.
I pull on Darcy on Jennifer's leg. Do we look like leg pullers?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't even know what that means. Leg puller.
Jokesters.
Do I pull legs? Do I pull
But you've
legs?
pulled
So why in the world would you want to go to Darkmere?
Oh,
for our
you're
own
being-
business.
Oh, yeah,
If we
what
feel
you
like
said.
that, maybe we won't go. Maybe we will.
Yes, what Eric said. Yes.
Why does anybody do anything?
That's good.
Well, as long as your coin is good, I'm happy to.
The coin
do
that
the
sends
work.
us to Darkmere is good, so our coin is good too.
Aye.
Thank you.
Like we
What
said.
do you think you could do for this?
Who's sending you to Darkmere?
I think you're asking
I
a lot
said
of questions.
coin, but I meant our
I-
our spirits are good. Our spirits are high. We have golden hearts.
Do you want to join us?
Oh no! I've got it too good here.
Great.
Wha-
Just fix
don't
the
worry
when you
about it.
when you go to open your purse to or your coin pouch,
Oh yeah.
you notice there's a slit in it.
I knew it.
About 30 of it is gone.
I knew it.
Dude, these kids are rich now. You just single-handedly fed the entire orphan population for the next year.
Nice.
I love that.
That's a very
They'll send a
odd thing
card
to
for
do.
Christmas. Monaco.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I say, my coin purse seems to have had a malfunction. How much? What do you think you could do for these my armor and her weapons?
Well, I
And
can
how
get
much
'em-
would it cost?
I could get you all polished up and reinforced. 15 gold.
I think that's fair.
I think
Is that including me?
fair.
Are you getting weapons done? Are you getting
You have
something?
weapons?
What are you getting?
Or are you getting your suit?
What else does he
modularized
provide?
or
Oh, she's
Leather?
probably gonna do that at the FetLife people.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's accurate.
So you're gonna get your leather made.
Very true. One's made out of vines and
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
greenery
I
things.
do have like a scimitar that could use some sharpening, I'm sure, and
To sharpen her
and
scimitar
arrows.
as well.
but I will pay.
Oh,
for-
it's okay.
I have so much money.
Well, I mean,
Shrike is probably having an anxiety attack.
Marfor has blessed me.
He's already
Aw.
given alms to the poor.
119 Elmgrove.
115.
Do not send to 119.
Mhm.
And that's Square, not Boulevard.
That sounds fair enough.
All right, so you mark off 15 gold
I
and
will do it.
it says come back tomorrow and I will have it all done.
Tomorrow, but we leave tomorrow. How early are you in?
Well, normally I would say come back tomorrow afternoon, but I can put a rush on it for an additional 5 gold.
I
We
think
will need
one
to
of
pay.
these
I'll give
two
you.
will be
I'll
happy
give you
to
a
give
5
it.
gold.
Okay.
I think we need to pay this because we need it
Well,
like
we gotta get
tonight.
All right, then come back at first light and we'll be
I'll give
done.
him 6 gold for his trouble.
All right.
Let's suppose you sell any ball bearings, like big.
Oh, you're there
bags.
too?
Oh, I guess not.
I thought you were going to FetLife.
I wasn't thinking both, but okay, no, then we're not there.
Well, we can
Skip
do it
her
in
over.
we can do it in a big parade. I mean, because Shrike is here too.
Yeah, I gotta go to
Okay.
FetLife as well.
I'll go with. Or
Okay. Oh,
I didn't know if we had split up. I figured
Yeah.
we would just go see one and go see the other.
Oh,
I didn't
so
know if
you-
the other guy would have cool
Yeah.
stuff.
You
too.
want ball bearings?
Yes, I figure a blacksmith might be a good place. Like marbles, something like that.
Marble size? Well, he can give you like bullets.
You don't sell like marbles,
Oh
like a
my
bunch of
God.
marbles for kids, like little small.
They'll have to go to the glass blower.
That's a good place to try. Yeah, that could work.
This armor, when it's finished, do you think it will be more effective?
What is it now?
It is 16 worth of effective.
What kind of armor is it?
It is chainmail, I think.
I have that somewhere.
Where would I find a bunch of
I'll
cloth
have to look,
scraps?
but I think it's
like you might
chainmail.
use for, say, a torch or something like that.
Oh.
I will look it up.
Give yourself a +1 on it.
All right. Blacksmith improved.
Yes. So the seamstresses might have it.
Okay.
Oh, before I leave Baba,
Oh, it is chainmail. It's written here.
so I have my battle axe that has the 2
Blades.
blades on the sides. On this part of the axe, can he like put some sort of metal dome on the axe? So like, do you know what I'm
So it's
saying?
heavier?
So it will
So
be a
it's
little heavier,
blunt?
but like a blunt side, so that
like
it's
a mallet.
like a mallet side. So it makes mallets, so that I can turn
So
it
you can-
sideways and smack people with it if I need to do that.
So you can get bludgeoning and stuff.
Because I like bludgeoning as well.
Okay.
That will take some more work.
Oh, it will.
I pull out my war hammer and I say, I could do it for free. I just
No, I
I
want
wouldn't-
to add something to it.
Oh,
No.
I thought I
happens
just
to the armor?
mangled.
I'd have to recraft the axe head.
Oh,
Add the so it's gonna take reforging.
oh. You
Mm,
can't just attach something like something to the wood.
well, I
Just
could, but it would.
epoxy it on there.
Just glue it on there.
I could, but
They
it,
make
be
glue.
good.
it will probably fall off at some point.
Oh, I'm
That might be
kidding.
good crafting. Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Well,
We'll
how
try
long would
for-
it take?
It would take about well, if you guys are leaving tomorrow, I can do it in that time. I've got to do all the other stuff. So maybe the day after.
Do you have anything like that?
No.
Like a big hammer?
No one's ever asked for that.
I wonder if we could go to another blacksmith.
Oh, a cooler blacksmith.
A better blacksmith.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe
You could,
With-
but
with
you will
less
not
of a
find a
workload.
better blacksmith in Rostov.
I know.
I'm sure every blacksmith said that.
Well, the other ones are probably bad.
I have 5 JD Hammer awards.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I gotta say.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to wait a day, I could probably do it.
Yeah. Do you want to wait a day?
No, we have to get going, don't we?
Okay, so no time to wait for
Darkmere will still be
bluntness.
there.
No, I think it'd be fine.
You have till tomorrow
that's
morning, so if he gets it done by then, great.
He's got to work on all the options. He's got to work
No,
on
he's got
chainmail,
too
a
much on the
scimitar.
list. He's gonna sharpen
Maybe
weapons.
It's
He's
got
just-
like 2 swords, an axe, and to sharpen and chainmail the.
which is a battle axe, which is technically 2 axes.
Right.
So, I that's okay. We'll deal with it another time.
You could have a flintock.
Oh, a flint,
Flinter?
flint something.
Flint.
What
One
is
of the
it?
sticks.
Flintlock.
A flint lock. What is
You
this?
could have I think you just.
Do
No. You shoot it at it. She showed us.
Is it a rock? Like
You
flint?
shoot- you
like
shoot-
No,
flint
it
rock?
shoots the rock at
Yeah.
people.
It shoots rocks at people.
The
Like a
tiny
slingshot.
metal ones, yeah.
Oh,
Pieces of metal.
Mm.
that could be fun.
You were here for this. You saw
Yeah.
her show us.
I did.
She
I
didn't
did.
put one in.
Of course I did. I was
saw
totally
the
here
powder.
Obviously you
watching.
were here.
Obviously. Watching, not trying to order food on my magic box.
No.
Yes.
That's
What? Yes, we could do that. Let's get some. What do we put in the flint lock? What? Flints?
No. She showed yes, flints, but also the
Also locks?
the gray flower.
Yeah.
I think
Vom
you-
tries to reteach what he learned.
Oh, we pretty much got it.
Uh,
And grab one backwards. I pretty much
yeah,
got
I'm gonna grab it back gently. Yo.
All right.
Maybe
Frank
you
is
carry
freaking
most
crying.
of those. Would
Yeah.
be bad.
He's just like
Oh, God.
falling in the corner. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with you?
So how many flint locks do you have?
Well, I have my flintlock and I've got a musket. I don't know if we've been given
She
other
gave
guns
us-
yet.
2
So she
flintlocks
said
and
she
one
could acquire
pistol,
you 2 flintlocks and 1 pistol.
which we would
so
have tomorrow.
2 rifles and 1 pistol.
Cool. Then we'll do that. And you can
Kinda
just
cool.
you-
Dude, you grab a pistol. How dope would that be to be like?
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
I can't wield two-handed weapon.
No, you just like put
And
the two-hand
fire thing.
weapon into somebody's head, and then
Yeah.
you like grab it,
Yeah.
and then you.
Because they definitely
You
need it
gotta
if
do
you
it
already
sideways,
have a weapon in
because
their
that's more
head.
gangster.
It is more gangster when you turn to the side like this.
You must
Ah.
turn
Yeah.
to the side.
And then it
yes.
ricochets
You have to,
off
like,
your ass.
So that
turn
it all
upside
falls
down.
out the
Don't stand
pan.
upside down. You're gonna twist your arm.
I would
Gonna hurt-
recommend
gonna
not
hurt
turning
your
it to the side. All the powder will fall out of the pan.
There's that.
Is that really how it works?
Yeah.
There's like actually a
So basically,
pan in powder?
there's a flint in like a hammer type thing, and there's like a little pan that has a small hole that goes into the actual chamber
Mhm.
where all the main powder is, and you put powder in there in that little pan, and then the flint will strike. I forget what it's called, but there's a metal piece that basically, I guess it's a strike panel or whatever, and it'll make sparks and touch it.
Light up the
off.
flash pan and go all the way down. And
Yeah.
And then
Ah.
release. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I like.
And then murder.
I know how it worked anyway. I just because Josephine showed us. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes. All right. So Baba is going to work on your stuff.
Thank you, Mama.
Awesome.
Thank you, Baba.
No problem.
Does he have like things for sale?
Ooh, good
Oh, yeah.
question.
Two,
He's got a
also?
couple of things
It's like ovens.
I will take oven. I will carry oven for us to bake
Yeah.
things.
No. We
Well,
may
he-
want more rations because we don't
he
have
has a
Alton
whole-
to feed us.
He has a whole line of exquisite ironworking, everything from trellises to fireplace stuff to wall art to he's got a few weapons, but that's not his main forte.
Mostly just his Etsy shops.
Yes. Nice.
To Darcy's point, does he have any things that are like good containers for perishables?
There is a the equivalent of a Dutch oven.
Oh,
i.e.
nice.
the worst fucking container you could
That
carry
would-
around
Yeah.
for 2 months.
Like, just swinging.
I will carry it. Just put it in my backpack.
Just wear it.
So I could wear it as helmet.
Right.
Might want one of those.
Why not?
You know,
It's-
think
I
like
know they're
somewhere
very
else,
heavy.
But thank you. Man, I want a Dutch oven so bad. Personally. Anyway,
But it would be good for cooking
They're like
meat on
$8.
They are.
Crazy.
They're
expensive.
crazy
Here they're like a
expensive.
whole 2 gold.
Ah.
That's a
have
lot of
something-
iron to put into those.
I have something akin to one that I got from my grandma, but
Yeah.
like still. But anyway, sorry, that's off topic. But,
I
yeah,
feel
I'll
like
look
it's pretty much
somewhere
on topic. Has anybody
Yeah.
cooked in a Dutch oven before? Is it cool?
Yes.
Yeah.
On
The
over a
bacon-
What
campfire.
I have.
Really?
Baking
Yeah.
cornbread in a Dutch oven is like legit the best cornbread you'll ever eat
Yeah.
in your whole life.
Anything you do in like cast iron is so much better than.
I guess mine is technically a Dutch oven. It's just not like standard. I make no knead bread in mine though.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Clarification
There's no
question
beef in
on the firearms that we have. So the flintlock's a rifle class. A musket is also a rifle class. right?
Musket is the flintlock,
Oh, okay. So they're
Yeah.
equivalent. Okay.
so they're interchangeable.
Okay.
I need
Um,
to go to Fet Leaf, which is the hippie
Fet
version
Leaf?
of Fet Life.
They actually have a fet leaf here.
Yeah. Another thing to look for
What they call it?
is medicine.
Yes.
By medicine, I mean heal potions.
Ooh.
Ah.
Do you think that? Well, there's no magic. Well,
Medicine.
medicine.
No, there's magic is kind of like poo-pooed on.
Okay.
We could probably find something. You think?
Probably.
I mean, that sounds like an
You might have to go in the
apothecary.
back channels.
Alright, I'm gonna follow you guys where you go.
And I kind of want to check the apothecary anyway, because I want to see if I can put together a poisoner kit.
Yeah, I'm good. Get some-
Really?
Yeah.
Get yourself some. Yeah, get yourself
Um.
Are you still ordering food?
Because the Domino's app
2
is
hours.
broken. Yes, well, I'm trying to play, and I thought I would do it real quick, but the app is
sure.
busted.
Sorry?
it blows.
So I had to.
She's gonna get
something
herself
else.
some nachos, yeah.
You're gonna have to get the poisoning kit through the back channels too.
Okay. Well, I have friends at that bar.
Through the
Maybe they don't know.
back
Friends
about
in
this.
low places.
Yes.
You have to sing that song in a country accent.
Yeah.
Speaking of poison, I want to
I
take
could
my
probably set up
concealed
another
knife
future
and
deal with them.
dunk
That'll
it
never
in
pan
the
out.
spider
Okay.
stuff,
All right.
and then reconceal it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty.
All right, so you guys make your way out of Baba Blacksmith, and the FetLife place is down the way.
Fat leaf.
Yeah.
FetLife. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Except they call it Vetleaf.
Is it all? Is anybody else going?
I thought you wanted to go.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Do you need
I'm
props?
going. I'm
No,
tagging
well,
along.
maybe.
They might have
I've
some
got
cool
nothing
stuff
else
might
to
have
do,
some
and I
nice-
feel like light and jaunty
I
because
think
I don't
we're
have
at your
armor on
side,
for the
yeah.
first time in
Right.
400 years.
Yeah. You're probably like.
Right.
Yeah.
You probably look like like one of those fluffy dogs that when it like get them wet, they like look like tiny little rat. Like you look
Like
so tiny.
scrawny. Like, like nasty tattered underclothes of some sort.
Oh no! You just haven't even gotten undressed like since.
Yeah, I'm
Perception
sorry.
checks.
Oh, okay.
You like do you sleep? You don't sleep in your house, do you?
Well,
Sometimes. I guess
don't
when we're
know.
on the road.
You've got
14.
What am I gonna take a whole half hour? Come on.
That's true.
Wow.
Not ridiculous.
Okay. You make your way to Vetleaf,
Did I notice anything?
and no. Yeah, it's really crowded on the streets. There's a lot of people.
It's
out.
market day, right?
Eric, having noticed that his pouch was sliced open,
Mhm.
can I tell these guys, like,
To be wary.
hey guys, like, be careful of the kids around here,
No, this
because
is
they
like
are accidentally cutting pouches and stealing. They're fucking scoundrels. They're stealing. The street urchins are stealing. I know they are. I'm missing gold.
Would that have added?
It would only add enough that it wouldn't matter.
In the future,
Wow, it's that high of a DC.
Yeah.
in the
Jeez.
future, you be careful for thieves. And Vaughn,
Yes.
will watch our backs.
I was about to say.
This is
Like,
mostly on you.
God, I knew I should have said so.
Okay, so Vetleaf is a fine-looking store. Over the archway going in, there's actually a leaf made out of bronze, and it says Vet in it,
Nice.
in nice scrolled lettering and stuff like that. You go inside, and it's all like this naturey, bohemian atmosphere with there's like vines growing from the ceiling.
Nice.
Yes, and like batik tapestries and things like that. And
Why
from
am I going anywhere? This is perfect.
and the product ranges anywhere from your standard SM stuff to things like harnesses and other things like
Alright.
that. So
Sick.
and leather goods, purses, satchels.
Do they have like
I need
leather
my new
clothing? Like
Or is it all just like the
There's
fancy
like
stuff?
vests and
Okay.
jackets and things like that. So
Alright.
mostly pigskin or equivalent doeskin and stuff
right?
like that.
So like the thinner, lightweight stuff. Because I don't wear armor, so
Yeah.
Right. And so from out behind the counter comes a woman about maybe 50, 60 years old. And she's like, yes, may I help you?
Hi. We were hoping to get some new digs.
Cakes. I'm not familiar with that word. Are you from out of town?
A little bit.
Okay. We welcome everyone here. So, what are you specifically looking for?
I gesture to the spacesuit, I guess, that I'm still wearing.
So, you want to modify the spacesuit?
I want to find something new. Something that is sturdy enough for travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you come over here, we have this festive travel set.
Functional.
No, it's festive. It's got some so it's really nice, kind of like softer leather. Like the jacket has scrolling in it, like almost Celtic style, and along the trim and stuff like that. Except it's green, like kind of a lighter green, and the pants are red, and they kind of flare out at the bottom.
This
Yes.
looks goddamn fabulous! How are you not gonna buy that?
You can buy it.
Well, I wouldn't fit it, but it looks great.
And if you're into the more fabulous, we do have this dress over here, and it's a black leather dress, basically.
Whoa.
Slit down the side, sleeveless, plunging neckline.
Shrek is imagining JoJo in it,
Mhm.
but do you have anything that's more functional, or do you know where I could find stuff that is a little less
Revealing?
outstanding, like a little less fabulous?
You know,
Because
something
this is
you
all
could just,
very
like-
fabulous.
Oh, so you're looking for street clothes.
Something you could just
Well,
strap
come this
on.
way.
and feel-
but like
so
this,
she le-
but like this aesthetic, but street clothes.
Mm-hmm. And she come this way, and she leads you into a back room, where there's like piles of like kind of regular clothes and neat stacks of like 4 and stuff like that.
Okay.
The
it's
off-the-rack
this is
stuff.
this is the city stuff.
Oh,
I love how the city stuff is in the back. It's like
It's
It's
the opposite.
broken her heart. I feel so bad. Are you gonna get anything?
I might, yes, yeah.
All right,
I might upgrade my pants situation.
to the flared ones,
No,
please.
no.
Uh,
Do they have like just plain black leather pants?
Yeah,
The soft deerskin pants?
Mhm.
Yes, I
They
will
do.
take a pair of those.
that
Okay.
will be 3 gold.
3 gold.
I will
Oh,
get
forgot
like
to-
a set of the street clothes, but I will pick up like one of the nice vests
Okay.
and like any of the like accessories and stuff like that they have is a little bit more flashy. I'll go for some.
Oh, okay. So 100 gold later.
Yeah.
you have a very nice, couple bracelets, some street clothes. She even throws in another pair of pants for you. She gives you a nice vest, and so you get like a good deal for the money. Oh, so you go to check your wallet and you notice there's a slit in there, and you're missing only 2 gold.
Oh,
So it wasn't a very big slit.
okay. So you said 100 gold later.
Mm-hmm.
Can you spot me 2 gold?
Yes.
Okay. I was exactly.
You spent all of your money?
You had no money whatsoever.
She just went shopping.
We've just been buying you drinks for years.
Yes.
Well, you are in that part of town, so.
Yeah.
Well,
At least I have nothing to lose now.
Yes, this is true.
does she have shoes? Does she have boots?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
she
did
does
we get
have.
shoes?
What's that?
Did we get shoes
For
for all of that for the 100?
Yeah.
She'll throw shoes in for you.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
because you bought a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll have to pay.
Okay. What does that do to my AC?
So put yourself at light leather armor.
Is that I don't know what that. I
Uh,
have
really only
leather
2
armor.
classes.
I don't know if there's light or heavy leather armor. Is there a difference?
Just leather and then studded leather. And studded leather.
so just leather.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's plus my dex, I think. So.
you'll get your leather back.
Okay. So I actually had a -1 to my armor class with the spacesuit. So it's gonna put me back to 14.
Awesome.
Nice. All right.
Yay!
Dressed. Yeah.
And
Are you getting dressed?
I am. I'm putting on my new boots and my new pants.
So
Nice.
2
And
for the pants, 15 for the boots.
okay.
And are you buying anything else?
What? You like?
Oh, you wanted something from Fet Leaf.
I
Yeah. Well, see,
What were you
like-
looking for?
Well, ultimately, my end goal was studded leather, but I needed to reword that. So really, it's gonna be taking what I have. I still have leather armor. And see if I can work with them to basically get like metal bits in there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Studs.
Basically, it's studs. Ergo.
So you want
Studded leather.
glamour in your glitz.
Yes, glamour, and I want it big enough so say if someone tried to shank me with a knife, there's a small chance it might hit that metal knob
You're a
instead of.
functional god.
You must be hobnobbing with the
Yes,
nobility.
yes.
Aw.
It's my
what I mean.
research project. I think someday I may start a business called.
Okay,
Hot
when do you
Topic.
need it by?
If you could come up with something by tomorrow morning, that would be fantastic.
I could do it for 35.
35? That's reasonable.
Okay. All right.
Are we still at the leather place?
You're in Vetleaf.
Fedleaf. I will ask them if they have any cured leather pouches, or I've noticed that theft is a big problem here in your do you have any sort of reinforced pouches or money bags or anything like that? Anything with some
Like a
metal
leather
lining,
bag that's not be able to.
cured, can't be sliced,
I think
can't be
that's
cut
a good
off,
idea, yes.
a chain wallet, anything like that. What do you
Well, we
got?
do have this, and she pulls out. It is actually like a chain. So semi-chain, but it's mostly leather, and there's like a chain kind of like
Oh,
you know, but it's very female looking.
well, that's all right. I'm comfortable in my dwarven hood.
Okay,
How much does that run?
that will cost you 55.
Gold? Shit, no. Fuck off.
You'll have no more gold to
Get
protect.
out of here. Get out of your own shop. I'm out of here. I'm going to go wait on the street.
I could make you a deal for. I couldn't go below 40.
I could slap you across the mouth. I'm waiting in the street.
I could also make you a deal later on.
I might go ask Baba Blacksmith if he'll just coat my shitty broken pouch in chainmail. I'm sure he's good. Or in some of the
I mean, this
normal
is like
chain-
hot
Oh, this
couture.
is too cool for me. I feel like Baba Blacksmith is more my speed.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
What is she dressed like?
She's dressed in very fine clothing. She's definitely better dressed than most of the people you see around.
Okay.
So it's like someone that takes care of themselves. And, yeah.
Does she have a name?
Her name is Olga Yelenovich.
Excuse me.
Cool. I'm a big fan of Olga.
Excuse me.
She understands the finer things of life.
Yes.
More expensive things.
You're shopping in a high-end boutique, you know.
Yeah, I probably should have looked around. Oh well.
All right. So come back tomorrow morning, and you will have your leather with the glitz.
The glitz and the glamour.
Okay. Still need a bit of seamstress for a bunch of cloth scraps. And I guess a glass blower for marbles. Something like marbles.
Right.
And I need to visit the club for
There's yeah, if you want to put them on a plate or a bowl or whatever, there's
Yeah.
like stuff.
Kind of.
Okay. So, is anyone else you eventually find like a seamstress to get the scraps or whatever.
Yeah, I'll need a bunch of those. Basically, my plan is.
She only charges you like
Maybe we-
five silver for it.
Well, what I'm planning to do with that is, for some of my arrows, I'm essentially going to wrap them in cloth
Okay, so-
and then dip them in oil and then essentially have a make some
Thank you so
fire
much for
arrow.
giving
Okay.
these.
Yeah, totally doable.
This already comes in a little.
All right, so you guys doing anything that night?
Throw them a crate.
No.
Or do I? 'Cause I still need to get a poison.
There are
kit.
still no rats on the street.
None?
None. But you do notice, like, as it's getting towards evening, when it's still crowded in the streets, every once in a while you'll see, like, a face looking at you, like, with that weird look. And then, like, when you look again, they're like, gone.
I would like to. Could I go? Is there a cathedral to Barfor or Prague here?
Well, yeah, there's a monastery that's actually,
Is that the same religion?
yeah.
Oh, I get
I will go up
that.
there
Mm-hmm.
and
You
just
find Ori there.
find Ori there. He's pretty
He's like dead drunk.
Oh boy.
He's like so passed out. He's upside down in a wine barrel when you get there.
I'll go there and just kind of brush up on current theology
Okay.
with those guys, if I can just kind of pal around with them for the night.
Sure.
I'm 17.
Basically, the tenets of Prague have not changed over the years. They're not so much focused on like the heretical aspects now. That was a long time ago in the church. They'd rather forget it.
They'd
Let bygones be bygones.
burn that time at the stake.
Yes, yes. So, you know, it's a more accepting church now, and you learn that, you know, pretty much they've kind of actually also embraced a lot of like what was once the religion of Rutger, you know,
Oh,
like
okay.
the different factions. So they've kind of reconciled.
Okay.
Gotten rid of things like indulgences and all that other stuff, and you know, all the corruption.
I kind of like, after like a few of the alcoholic beverages that they've got there, and we're kind of getting later into the night with theology, I kind of sneak in a little bit of, so did you ever see like a real miracle?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, any sort of manifestation of the light of Marfor or an act of Prague?
No.
Never?
No.
You believe they happen?
Yes, of course.
Huh, but never seen one.
Nope.
Have you heard of any?
There's always rumors and things like that, but we haven't heard of any.
Never heard of anybody that can do any sort of...
Not since the old days.
Not good to know. Me neither. Just curious. You know, keeping the faith and whatnot. Well, good night, you guys.
Yes.
And ladies, maybe.
Yeah, they're mostly old dudes in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll go back to the inn that night.
All right. So you're not gonna do any magic for them?
Mm-mm.
Not even a cantrip.
I'm tempted. You know what? I don't know if Eric would or not.
You want to
Of
show
course
the
you would.
faith?
Yes!
Yes.
Of course you would.
Oh my god.
Both sort of it. So I go to like leave,
Okay.
Don't
And
forget
I-
that
and
Jojo
I-
said that
and
they
I
can't
turn
be
back.
careful.
and I say, well, may the good Lord Marfor bless you. And I cast aid on maybe 3 people that I was talking to,
Okay.
raising their health by 5.
All right, and roll percentile.
The Kremlin.
That's okay.
Come on! Woo, 7.
7.
70.
One of them just exclaims, "Magnus's bones!"
As he does that,
Kind of like pick
I use another 2nd level spell to cast Misty Step
Oh, God.
and basically disappear from the door.
Oh my god!
Because I'm like, I'm in the doorway, I cast that, and then I just Misty Step that way.
Okay.
And then start shuffling down the street.
Roll.
44.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good. So.
Oh my god, these guys are gonna be like quite literally pissing themselves.
Oh, I'm just restoring the faith.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm surprised you
absolutely.
didn't react.
What?
I'm surprised you didn't react.
So I could
Wait, to what? Did I miss something?
Yeah, I could.
He said Magnus's bones.
Wait, who
Who
was
was
Magnus?
Magnus's...
Oh, isn't Magnus the priest guy?
He's a bad priest guy.
He was the bad guy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Magnus's bones.
It occurs to me halfway down the alley.
Wait.
It's like, what?
Is there a graveyard here?
There is, yes. There's. Which do you want? Do you want the nobility or the pauper's graves?
This is Is this at the cathedral? Or is there a
I
crypt
have
or graveyard
a
at the
whole thing
cathedral,
right
I guess is
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
asking.
Do you want some
Well,
more? Or
connected to the
on
church.
This side. Okay.
There is actually because
Okay.
Rostov became
I don't think
so
Nelson's gonna have any.
overpopulated with the dead that they had to move a lot of people underground. So they've almost got like a mausoleum like you find in Paris.
Do you want a few
Uh-huh.
burrito? It's basically beans and chicken.
And that's where they move most of the
Tens of
bodies.
vegetables on.
Okay, it's fine. I'm not trying to tempt you.
Anywhere
with
down there
if we were
without
hungry or not.
talking or going past the people that I just ran from. Try to do it
You
better.
have to go back.
I go back to the front door and I came in. And I say, oh, did you say Magnus's phone?
They're like super shocked.
It's like 5 minutes later.
Like, how did you do that?
Oh, it's a parlor trick, from R4.
Well, brother,
uh,
you're definitely among the blessed then.
oh, it's just, I got something for the kids.
Like a wee spot of whiskey.
Oh, I'd love one. Thank you. Yeah, of course I'm gonna drink it. So I do drink that. Did you say Magnus's bones?
Yeah, St. Magnus.
Saint Magnus?
Saint
You
Magnus?
don't know Magnus?
Oh,
Where have you been?
well, backwoods. I've been seafaring for a bit. Yup.
Yeah, he was a hero from the wars.
Where is he interred?
They say somewhere in the old capital.
He do anything excellent? Like give folks, what are these? And I point to some random scar that's from him, I'm sure.
Well, he was quite the man with a way of words.
Did Magnus do anything magnificent? I hate you.
That's on you.
You did it.
Well, he sounds like a real dick.
They all like, do the whatever the equivalent of Prague's genuflecting is. It's like, why do you say this?
I have a thing I need to do before we leave town, and I might need a little
I
muscle
say-
for it.
I'm up for
Or
it.
at least carrying the stuff. Or at least lifting long enough to put on a disc.
I got you. I got you,
Can I
boo.
see out the window from here?
Well, it's not really an important thing to you anyway, so.
This is the worst idea.
No.
No, just leave it. I'll say, well, don't believe everything you read in the old books. I've heard a few accounts of Magnus's ill deeds in some old tomes.
Really? That was, in the old days, that would be heresy, but
Well, it's new times.
it is. So do you have proof?
I do. I found this while I was studying. Damn it! I shuffle. Eric shuffles through his pack. I swear it's in here somewhere. I found Magnus is a right rat bastard!
You meant to step out the window? Is that what you said?
Yeah. And then I ran down the hallway again. Damn it!
Percentile?
All of this for Magnus. Magnus is gonna get me killed. That's 94.
What are you doing?
There's a deep rumbling across the sky.
Fuck you, Magnus! And then I run back to the hotel.
And a clap of thunder.
What?
And an
Right.
otherwise, oh, this was nighttime, and an otherwise clear night.
I go back. I shuffle my little dwarf legs back to the hotel room.
Okay, so you all make
Go
it
to
back
sleep.
together.
I think Bomb was gonna
Do the
recruit
thing I
me to
need
help
to
him
do.
with something.
What's that?
For the Kremlin.
For the Kremlin?
Yes, I own a crate of 12 muskets for 20 crowns.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, shit.
And making a
For
poison.
2,500?
20 crowns is what I had written down, but making it a poisoner's kit out of that too. And the only place I know with muskets or crates of muskets available would be the barracks where we originally interned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and convince Jennifer to help me out with this.
Okay.
All right.
I have a plan on how to get it out. It's gotta be like middle of the night.
So are we stealing it or borrowing?
Borrowing it in a sense, yes.
Do they know we're borrowing it?
Of course, I mean, why else would they have a bunch of crates over there? If not to carry out.
Borrowing it like Strike
I would
borrows?
say
Or
this
like
is,
you borrow from a library?
Actually, it's a borrow.
Well, if you want to decide, you can either like play it out or persuasion.
I mean, well, I mean, what's...
We've been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, yeah. Let's go. I help.
Okay. So we need to go pretty late. And I should be able to get into the
You guys
barracks
just gonna
easy
sleep
enough.
or?
And
I'll read the medicine.
What time is it?
I don't know. I have a watch. I could probably find
I
out
don't
what
know
time
if
it
they
is.
can
Well,
read, but-
pocket watch anyway. Old pocket
Well-
watch.
You watch the guard patterns, and it seems like there's not a really great break in there that you could like infiltrate.
Mhm.
But if you want to try, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I can probably still pull this off even without help, but I guess I'm gonna try and sneak in there.
Alright.
My stealth roll. Let me use a luck. Right.
Do I also? I guess I'm like,
Thank God for
like
luck.
following you
That'd
in
be
and
horrible.
out, right?
We'll spend more. 13's kind of a little low. We'll spend one more.
Vam,
Yep. What?
am I coming with you inside the barracks? Where? How do you need me to help you? 'Cause I'm ready
Maybe
to
hang
go.
outside. I'm where you're going to muck
Crimp
up
your style.
stealing. Well, I just need enough help to carry some. Well, lift something up 3 feet. That's all I need.
Okay.
You need to get it out into the corridors and out of the store.
I can move it once I've got enough 3 feet. Because what I'm going to do is I can cast a floating disc as a ritual.
alright.
So and it can carry up to 500 pounds. So those if it's 12 muskets, that's going to be under if each one I have is 10 pounds, it's under 20 pounds. I mean, technically, I reviewed the strength rules. I can carry overhead up to my max carrying weight, which is 35 pounds. So I could technically lift it up long enough just to get it on that disc.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't really need your help unless things go really bad. So just hang outside.
I don't often have smart ideas, but hear me out. What if you forge some kind of note from the Baron that says he needs a crate of muskets,
Actually,
and we just go up to the guard and you
I do
tell
have a
him,
forgery kit, and I've seen his writing.
and we tell them that's what we're here for, and I will be your
Yeah.
sort of.
I have
Arms.
and I have forgery kit. That's,
Jennifer.
Okay.
I know I don't often have smart
Roll
ideas.
to
proud of you.
Thank you
forge
very
the
much.
note.
Whatever city beer you've been drinking,
I know.
and
keep it up.
I guess my dex
Infused
mod.
with
Well,
cheese.
the forgery kit's a proficiency, so
Yes.
that'd be 23.
Okay. You get a fairly decent looking note together, and so what time you going? About midnight or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk up to the guards at the door. Halt! What are you doing here?
Did the Baron give us like some kind of seal or some kind of notification that we're working for him at all?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
Okay, so I have special orders from this is the Baron, right? I have special orders from the Baron to pick up firearms for an expedition we're being sent out on.
Really? He thinks he can do that? Just come in here and take the weapons of the city? Well, I'll have to talk to the captain about that.
I mean, I have orders right here.
Well, just wait here. We'll give me the letter, and I'll go talk to the captain.
Okay.
Jennifer Punch.
Am I like right at the barracks? 'Cause I don't remember it being very big. And, how far off did it appear
It
to
was
be?
actually pretty big. Yeah. It had a good entrance, and it kind of wound its way inside.
Okay. I'm gonna have to wait. I don't think I can steal in quick enough. Well, we'll see what it comes up with, and then I'll go to Plan B.
Okay, so he goes in. You give him the letter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. A few minutes later, he comes out and he's like, "The captain has authorized. No, you can't take the whole crate, but we can give you 4."
4. Okay. That's
What? How many is
I
in the
need-
crate?
Well, I need 12.
Why?
That's for the well. His name was Andre, I believe, or Andres.
Oh, this is Thieves Guild stuff.
Yeah. Just 4.
Yes, I mean, you know, we don't have time for, compromising the city's defenses for crazy expeditions and things of that nature. So
4 is really not going to do. And really, what dangers can there possibly be to require that many arms just sitting in stock?
you never know when a city's going to rise up.
Are you guys really that bad with your citizens?
No.
Then
But-
why? Then why would you worry about that?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you come back tomorrow, the actual, not the captain of the god, but the burgers will be here doing an inspection, so they can give you the final yes or no on the Baron's plan.
I don't think we have time. I think
Yeah, we don't have
expedition
time.
leaves at 8 in the morning.
We're not gonna have time.
And the Baron was very explicit that we get 12 because we have traveling companions on the ship with us.
Going by ship, eh?
Right. So we will be back fairly quick because ships go fast, yes? You shouldn't be without them for long.
Yeah. I'll let you in on a little secret, and you'll laugh when you hear this. But I'll make it worth your while. Trust me. We were actually on an expedition, an archaeological expedition to Darkmere.
Which is utterly crazy.
It is, yeah, absolutely crazy. But it's an ancient city.
We could make it worth
You could absolutely make it worth your while.
your while.
What are we talking about?
Well,
Let's consider this an investment. If, say, like an extra 5 crowns found their way.
I think he meant 500 crown. Yes.
Okay. Yes, definitely, that will work.
I'm getting 20 crowns for this.
I will give you 50 crowns right now as a show of good faith.
And what guarantee do I have that you'll come back with the rest?
The Baron's word. And if we don't come back, he has to supply you again.
I'll steal it from him later.
Well, we'll split the difference in 75
75 crowns
Yes.
up front.
up front.
The 425 when we get back.
Yes.
I can do that.
Okay.
Minus
It's like,
75.
all right. It's in the back.
60. So I have the crate.
Yes,
Yeah,
they-
you go ahead and
They lead you back, and you get the crate, and they lead you out. And
where did you put those crowns? You completely.
You're gonna try to like steal it back?
That's a lot. I want to get 20 crowns out of this.
Oh,
Math.
Wait, how many's in a crate?
12.
Oh damn! I was hoping maybe there was more in a crate than what you needed.
Do your worst.
Okay. So I guess I'll go over that, and I guess shake his hand. Like, thank you for your time. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna do a sleight of hand. See if I can't steal something back. And I rolled 22. Sleight of hand.
You steal.
That's a crit.
Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna spend my last luck to cancel that out. So you have to re-roll that. That's my last luck.
Gotta sleep it off now.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. You managed to get it back.
No more of that.
The night of unluck.
Yeah, that's no more luck, no more fucking. Did I mention that next time I level, I'm gonna get mage level 2 just so I can get divination, so I can get 2 more rolls essentially.
All right, so you get the.
So I have the crates, and you just shake
Okay, Nick.
that fucking pouch back
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Let's make a profit here. Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Kremlin.
Okay.
Very quickly.
Yes.
Before they realize that the 75 crowns are gone.
When you get there, you're met by the door guard. What can we help you with?
I have a delivery, a special delivery.
Not me, the crates.
How much for the girl?
Oh.
You don't want her, trust me.
Very well. Go ahead in. And so you go inside into the opulent red
I'm not even sure how
velvet
to
place of
handle this
the Kremlin. And you meet up with who's the
I
guy?
think it was Andres.
I don't have my battle
Andre.
recipe.
Well, I do have
Andre.
hand axes, and I have these.
So you meet up with Andre and
Yeah.
do the exchange, the crate for 20 crowns.
Yes.
And
Yeah, Andre.
How much are they worth? The guns.
Probably more than 20 rounds.
more.
Probably quite
Yeah.
a bit more.
As is the nature of stolen items.
Yeah, stolen arms. Okay, so while I'm here, I am looking for. How do I put this discreetly? Tools that, if ingested or applied to an open wound, would give someone a very, very bad day.
Everyone starts busting out laughing. What, you want a poison kit? No problem.
First, do no harm, sir.
Not if you don't try first. Yes, I think that's what I need. Thank you.
Okay.
Or the thieves' mantra: first, let it not heal.
So you managed to get one.
Cool.
All right. I assume you guys are going back to sleep now.
Yeah, I guess Vaughn
Yep.
and I will head back to the inn and
You guys do anything but
get
sleep?
our 8 hours.
Yes.
Sleep 'em, sleep 'em, sleep 'em.
Okay.
Sleep.
Reading them out of them.
The sun comes up.
There we go, style.
Yes. And you guys, settle up your bill with the tavern
Mm-hmm.
and go to the square, and you see that there is a wagon there. I actually have a wagon on the way.
No way.
Yeah,
Nice.
but not right now.
I know the listeners of this cannot see, but we have a very beautiful setup here with
But you also
It's
see
three-dimensional.
around
three-dimensional houses and stuff. It's pretty
insane.
great.
You don't see that.
It's what we don't see that terrifies.
You also see around. There's a commotion around the wagon and stuff like that. You see, well, the horses fall over. Josephine is out there talking very heatedly with a bunch of city guards.
Concerning.
I stroll up.
And they're, the guards are saying something about, they demanding money and
Have we picked our armor up on the way?
yes, we'll assume you pick all that up.
Devam and I stay back a little bit. Do we stand back a little bit?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to draw attention. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do. I would say we should not draw
I'm
attention.
involved with this. I have no idea what this is about. What's going on here, Morning, Josephine?
In fact, I'm going to do a stealth roll.
Just a minor dispute with the locals.
Oh, well, leave you to it.
It's a 19 stealth.
Did
So,
we pick up our stuff from
what did you get?
Baba?
19.
We have everything. He said.
Oh.
We picked it up on the way here.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, they're arguing with her about something about the Baron promised them some gold, and then some thieves took it and stole the weaponry and stuff too. So they're.
Thieves took
I
it. That's
swear,
probably
this
your
city,
problem.
there's a real thief problem. You city guards need to be more vigilant. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, did Baba Black Sheep fix up my pouch?
That's gonna be an extra 10.
Did we do that or could I have done that? What?
Yeah,
we
you could
stopped?
go back and like
Quick,
throw
have
it.
him rivet
Yeah.
that thing in there.
Yeah. So eventually, JoJo loses her temper and she just goes off on these guard types, and they kind of like cower back.
Yes.
And it's like,
That's awesome.
we'll talk to the Baron about this, and she's like, go ahead and do it. So, and they storm off.
That's okay, we'll be out
No.
of here.
All right, and so you are standing with Josephine, and she says, I have all of your gear. Here's a wagon. Try not to break it. The horses. There's enough feed in there for about maybe 2 weeks. I have 2 flintlocks for you, the rifles, and 2 pistols.
Oh, thank you. I look around for Vamanose.
And there's also 2 weeks worth of rations. I don't know who's writing all this
2
down.
weeks. I'm writing 2 weeks
2 weeks.
for horses, 2 weeks for us.
Yes.
Everybody got this written down because I'm really bad at writing notes.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't write down the weapons because I'm getting ready to like hand them to
It's
Mom.
2
and like,
flintlocks and a pistol.
I can't carry that many. I mean, I'll take a pistol, but I can't. They're kind of heavy. Each flintlock's like 10 pounds.
are you coming out from the shadows?
He comes out talking like
No. Well, now the guards are gone, yes, and I'm
Okay.
going to be someone insisting we hurry up. we really need to get it dark. We are as soon
All
as
right, I
possible.
toss them into
Oh,
the
God.
wagon.
Oh no!
All right, here we go, and I go sit up there in the back next to him. Just sit down, waiting for you guys to drive.
No.
Okay.
I want to go to the horses and just, I guess, cast Speak with Animals and just talk with them, like, softly.
Okay. What are you trying to tell him?
Just telling them that we're going to be riding with them and thanking them for what they do, and
Right, just feed us and we'll be all right.
absolutely. We'll feed you as
Horse
much as
accent.
Don't
possible.
forget the water too.
I'll cast some good berries and give them a couple of those.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this one of those like open carriage style
It's
carts?
just a wagon, yeah. It's like an open wagon.
Yeah.
You could have hay in the back if you want to go on the Rollins hay, or you could have like goods back there. That's my kid.
Yeah.
You're spoiling the game. And so, are you clear on your mission?
I thought so until you asked.
Yes.
All right. One last thing that this is from me.
Oops, sorry.
You're gonna need a lot of luck when you go into Darkmere. It's a very dangerous place, so keep your wits about you. And I'm going to give you each one of these as a symbol of good luck.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my god, no way!
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Really?
What?
What?
Cool.
Really? Oh my god! Thank you!
And it's from my tribes in the north.
Yes, it looks just like Oku's claw. Oh my god, this is so amazing.
Thank you,
Killed
Jojo.
Oku for this. Thank you.
Oku is fine.
So So I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully
We will be
see
back.
you again.
And safe travels for you as well.
Oh yes.
Safe stales. That's when you stay.
Oh, she's gonna be traveling.
Safe stay.
Oh, very good. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Really fast.
So you guys mount up and head on out.
Okay. I will stay in the wagon.
So what is this? Is it the Northern Necklace of Luck?
Yes.
So what does it give us?
One time a day,
What?
you can re-roll a roll.
Really?
Really?
Cool. Unless you already have the luck feat, in which case you lose it.
Yes.
Just
It cancels
Yep.
out.
How many lucks do you have per day?
3.
Huh? Oh,
Awesome.
Excuse me while I choke on my beer.
this is so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob. Thank
No
you.
worries.
I yell back to the horses, "Yah! Yah!"
Don't yell at them.
Is one of you controlling the horses?
I will take that.
Yeah, and the horses, when they hear him do that, they're like laughing. You hear a whiny, but but they're like laughing at him, like stupid.
I just like to casually chat with them for as long as Speak with Animals goes. I don't need to actually
Okay.
dialogue that, but just form a. I want to bond with these poor creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you heading directly out of the city, or are you gonna like?
Last 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just by the way.
Thank you.
What last time?
Speak
Yeah,
of
but
Animals.
is that a cantrip for you?
No.
Oh.
I wish it was.
That'd be awesome.
I wish it would become one. I'd love to just talk with animals all day.
Permanent.
Are you beelining out of the city? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Mom's request.
Yeah.
For assistance. So
Yeah.
We've got a lot more work
Mom's
to
in the
do.
back of the wagon, like, the bales of hay. Meerkatting out the back of the wagon.
eventually, so the city gives way to the countryside.
Just.
You need to change scenery.
Oh,
Seriously though, these are so cool.
I know.
They're very
Oh
cool.
my god. Try to put some images on our website.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you're right.
No, you're right.
Did you take ones at the buildings?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, there's your
As we went out of town, was anybody in that cage?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Aw,
No.
poor son of a gun.
Nope, she's not going.
It's like.
There's supposed to be a bottom to it, but I haven't figured out how to get the bottom to stay without like gluing it on.
Oh, because you're supposed to be able to put something in there, probably, right?
Yeah,
Like a little dude.
yeah, like
Little dude in
Ori.
there.
Like Ori.
Ori.
Actually-
Until he comes back.
Actually, yeah. Kind
That'll
of.
teach you to study.
Yeah, you should be playing D&D,
Oh, yeah.
not study.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
I was at work.
Picking up the
I was
tiles.
at that hotel setting up that stuff, and my boss was like, "You're still down there?" I was like, "Yeah, D&D doesn't start till 7. All the time in the world." Come on, don't be crazy.
What do you say to that?
He laughed. He was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot it."
You'd be surprised how many people were gamers in their youth, or in their old.
A bunch of the devs have played and do play and play board games and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so let's look for my.
I don't think anybody's in an actual good group except me, but that's alright.
I've been really wanting to DM one shot for my friend as like a little bachelorette party.
Really?
Yeah, because she's big into like Pathfinder and stuff.
I just picked up all the bestiaries for Pathfinder.
Yeah.
All the what?
Bestiaries.
Oh, nice. If you need anything else, I think I have Ultimate Magic, Ultimate Fighter.
I know nothing about
I
Pathfinder.
don't remember what else.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Pathfinder either. I was like, what is it?
It's
But
got
then-
slightly different lore. Obviously, it's different lore, but it's really a lot more rules.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
It's a cleaned up version of 3.5, which makes
Yeah.
it a dirtied up version of 5th edition.
Exactly.
Really?
So how's
Yeah.
it different from 4?
Oh,
I think 4 was like completely different, but I didn't
Yeah.
play 4. I
4E
only
for
played
D&D
3.5.
is completely massively different.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
all it was very much combat based, and it felt like you were
Yeah.
playing a video game.
That's what people have said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very weird. It's cool for the people who really like combat and like really like to have the combat cards and like do the thing, but
Right.
everybody was OP. Like
Yeah.
like you're OP at level
Yeah.
1. Like it was really interesting.
Hmm.
I mean, it's fun, but there was less emphasis on roleplay. A lot less emphasis.
I've only played 3.5 and Pathfinder and this.
Yeah.
This is my favorite by far.
Oh,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
5e has been my favorite.
Really good.
I'm guessing like 4 would be good for like a superhero, like
Hmm.
sort of setting. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If they're OP.
Yeah.
Good one. I really like 5e. It's all I've had experience with.
Yeah, I like it because it's a lot more emphasis on roleplay and storytelling,
Yeah.
and they really they took 3.5 and they basically cleaned it up a lot.
It's very clean.
Yeah, I like.
Pluses and minuses and everything. It's just like advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Yeah,
So much
yeah,
better.
Yeah, I
Just
definitely
clearing
like.
out the numbers and making way for
Yeah.
yeah, making it a lot more malleable
accessible.
because in 3.5 it was very difficult to DM 3.5 unless you knew all the damn rules and all the pluses and minuses and who got what where and like it was very technical based,
Does,
very technical. And Pathfinder's like that too. It's very technical.
Does D&D Beyond support 3.5 or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's 5e only.
Okay.
They have a 3.5 online. What's that called? D&D something.
Ah, here we are.
Hero Labs might do 3.5. I don't remember.
Do they do 3.5?
They might only do the
I think it-
OGL stuff. I don't remember.
I feel like it was only Pathfinder, but it could be wrong.
I know I've made 3.5 characters. I don't know if I made them and then converted like the fiddly bits.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It had to be so much fun to make these tiles.
Dude, you should make tiles. You should make everything.
I love to make tiles.
I like that it still has the grid pattern on them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is you can use wet erase markers on this too.
We are working on
Can
a
you?
game.
I don't know. You'd have to
What are
look
you
at the. paper.
We're working on a hopefully going to be Steam game eventually.
Nice. What's it gonna be?
It is going
so
to be. Did I ever send you our website? I will. It's going to be a revamp of our Ludum Dare game, Obsolete, which is following like this little Game Boy that is running around.
Obsolete
the
is
phone
not the one that I played that had the woman with the lantern.
No, that was Will o' the Wisps.
Will
And we
do
are
for
gonna
now.
make that one eventually. But it's basically like it's kind of like a parody on Pokemon combat with like Undertale, oh my gosh, dialogue-based combat, and it's gonna be really fun. I'm really
Nice.
excited. It's gonna have side-scroller aspects too, and should be cool.
Very cool.
All right, so eventually you guys come out. You're driving along the road. It's fairly nice, and about I'd say it's getting close to sunset. We've been on the road about 12 hours or so, taking breaks every once in a while, and you get to a place that looks like there's a bridge crossing. May or may not be too tenable as far as like crossing with a wagon or whatever. But
Have you?
it's getting towards nightfall, and you think you should maybe make camp.
Maybe make camp.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
But it's up to you guys what you want to do. If you want to push on.
Camp before the river.
I think on the river would be best.
Make
Right.
camp on the river.
Yes, on top of the water. No, on the side of the river.
Camp on the water.
Sure.
In the water.
Real smart ass, huh?
Little bit.
You're
It's
real-
been a long day.
You're a real Magnus today, Jennifer. You're a real Magnus today.
Wow, that was low,
I don't know what
Eric.
that
That
means.
was low.
What
Yeah.
did they say about Mantis?
Oh, that he's a saint for being a stupid torture guy.
We could camp in
Hey,
here.
Mouse.
I want to
Well,
sneak
you
up
got
to the
something
bridge and
too.
see.
There was a statue.
Just curious, like any space
There's a
underneath. I just
statue
want
of
to like
the
look
monks there,
look around
Of
it,
us?
maybe look below it, see anything.
Okay,
didn't
so
notice
the wagon, you stop the wagon there,
Oh,
and you
right.
get out and
Yeah.
do like a scouting mission. So
For what?
your stealth.
We don't know. It's so old that there's not like any
That's right.
descriptors of it.
Weird.
I don't trust that
Yeah.
roll.
So sitting down.
There's one left. Ooh, natural 20. All right.
Real Magnus.
Got my block.
Did you get her with the cheese coming down?
Y'all suck.
Yes,
Yeah,
please,
and
Magnus.
me looking like I'm gonna sneeze. It's pretty great. Because I started laughing as I pushed the button. This one's going on the website, y'all.
There you go.
Should we,
Yes, we should
Yeah.
make camp. Yes.
So he's scouting out right now.
oh,
I'm checking the bridge
that's a
area.
good
What'd
idea.
you make?
Natural 20.
Okay. You don't see anything. The ground is kind of spongy in this area, though. I mean, it'll do for a camp, but it's not the best locations.
Okay, that's fine.
So back towards the trees, probably.
oh, so maybe not right on
Yeah.
the river.
That's there
You're
anywhere.
a real. I
Anything-
can't say it.
Do I have anything else there?
Horse's ass.
Except the hunting trap? I don't think I do.
Don't make fun of a horse like that. Look at these beautiful animals. As they crap.
Okay.
While we're
Then yeah, let's go back to the
Right now,
camp
like a
if we're setting up
flag
camp.
in a van.
And
Okay. So are you guys setting up camp? He's
Yes.
asking. All right.
yeah,
You set up camp.
Yes.
And what's your guard? Your guard. What do you call it?
Watch list.
Your watch list.
I will take second watch.
I will take first watch.
I will take the last watch.
okay. And then I guess during the last couple of hours, I'll spend some time wrapping up some arrows with neck cloth.
Okay.
I don't know how many I
I
can
chat
get
with
done.
Jennifer.
Were they
Second
everybody's?
watch is widely regarded as
What?
the best
Were
watch.
these yours or were they everybody's?
Jennifer, so.
They're everybody's. Okay.
Actually, second watch is widely regarded as the best watch. So.
Okay. So you enjoy that. Just know that I'm watching you. I'm watching out for you while you sleep. But...
I'll watch your watch.
Yeah?
No.
So you watch both watches?
No, I'm a.
You offered.
No, I'm gonna policy.
Do you have your beard back? Or is it still singed down to nothing?
I don't know.
It's growing in.
right now.
It's growing in.
Yes.
Peach fuzz.
Yes. All right. So let's see.
You look like a young, strapping, like a little kid.
Someday
Dwarf.
Someday I want to look like a normal dwarf again. I don't know what I look like anymore.
This
My
is your
self-image is
quest.
shattered.
This is your quest.
Your new quest. We need to get you a beard guard. Like a wearable leather guard that you just put over your beard.
I like that. I like
Like if he
that.
was working with food.
Yes! Yes!
That's like the weirdest image ever. That really makes it
Oh.
my god. That's so funny. Those
Like the little
are
things
so
that
gross.
clip over your
If
ears.
I had to wear one of those, I would
You would
never.
shave.
I would not have a beard and do that. Like, it's just like so off-putting. Of course, my family probably thinks it's off-putting when they find beard hairs in their food, but
Meh.
Who needs-
We don't understand the subtlety, the subtle taste of beard hair. Gives it that nice little crunch.
it's got a crunch.
Yeah.
Undeniable crunch. Fiber.
Fiber. Yes.
Calcium. Whatever.
All right. Just in the interest of time, we're gonna
Yes.
have to do fire.
Oh.
Oh, we
Oh.
almost had a lot more fire.
All right.
Yes.
Who's up?
Did
First
we
watch.
get you a little light?
Melanie, I think, is
Yes,
first.
I'm first.
You're
Oh,
first.
sorry, Shrike is first.
Shrek is first.
All right. I need you to roll a perception.
Okay. That's gonna be a 9.
Roll
Okay.
a higher perception.
Is this before 12 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, I will use my luck and re-roll that. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna be a 21.
That's a much better roll.
Well, it's like, I'm not giving you guys stuff if you're going to use it at midnight every night.
No,
Cheater.
that's fine.
Sorry.
Cheater, you get double monsters.
All right, so nothing appears to happen on your watch. Who's next?
Oh, jeez.
Vamonos. No. Second watch is Eric because
Second
it was
watch
the
is
best
Eric.
watch, right?
Second's widely regarded as the best. Everybody says second watch is the best watch.
When you wake up, you have a headache.
Oh. Wait, why?
What's your perception?
The first one went into this pile,
Okay.
but the second one is a 19.
Okay. Any modifiers on there?
That's with the modifier.
Okay.
I have a headache?
You have a headache.
Probably from drinking or talking all day.
Yes, because I do so much talking.
Go to sleep!
Did we bring any beer? We need to bring some beer. These people need beer.
All right, who's third watch?
I don't think we did bring beer.
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, probably.
Go to sleep!
We're not drunk enough!
Go to sleep, nigga! Well, what?
Who's third watch?
Go to sleep!
Okay.
All right. I need you to roll perception.
That's a 4.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
The 4 total?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did go to sleep.
He rolled a 4. I haven't rolled it. I'm still
Give
sleeping.
me your empties or something. It's gonna clink them over there.
Yes, in front of the mic.
Attract all
I like-
the wolves in the forest.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Nope. I don't know why there was only 3
All right.
pieces.
So nothing happens during your watch either. Who's fourth watch?
Me?
Okay. Perception. You feel like you have a headache too.
I woke up with a headache.
God
damn it. Perception.
This can't be good.
12.
Gotta be related to the.
Okay.
The slugs.
To be fine,
It's been a few days. I think we're fine. Yeah.
All right. Morning dawns, and you guys begin to wake up. You notice that all 3 of these people are sluggish.
No.
No pun intended.
What happened?
Just-
You have bad dreams?
And you guys all have like huge headaches.
Like
and,
splitting a migraine.
yes.
Did we have dreams?
Yeah, but you know,
Mm.
We had normal.
normal dream.
I did not sleep well. I have a headache.
There's a river nearby.
A river runs through it.
Alright.
You
Alright.
need to freshen up with that water, maybe. You know,
Yeah.
have your headache.
Let's go over and
Yeah. Put some water on my face and
yeah. Make sure to feed the horses.
I'm gonna wash off in the river as well. River.
And nobody passed by us.
No one passed by you. It was a fairly quiet night.
Mm.
Hold on a second. I'm doing some reading.
You're fine.
As long as you're not reading in the monster manual.
I'm not reading in the monster.
I'm reading in the weird diseases. Love that.
The manual of ailments.
Yes. Man, that would actually be a great manual to have.
Been an interesting one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, don't say it's interesting.
Okay,
I
so
know, like-
yeah. Besides having headaches, you guys are feeling some fatigue and slightly blurred vision, nagging feelings of being watched.
Should have quit watching me.
I'm not watching you.
Quit it.
Okay, so what do you do now?
So I guess we get on the road, yeah?
Mark off a day's worth of provisions.
Are you guys feeling well enough to travel?
We need to put some road behind us and get going. Someone can sleep in the car.
Okay, can I just say that you don't smell that great, and your road conversation is not that great, and it's been bugging me for like 2 days, and I just wanted to get it out there. That's it.
Thank you
You're
for
a great person.
Eric,
It's just you're not great on trips.
thank you for sharing. I value you as a friend.
Okay. I'm just saying that's how I felt the last 2 days,
Thank you
which
for
is
sharing
miserable.
your emotion.
Because of the
I
way that you
appreciate
were.
you being vulnerable.
You were both irritating the shit out of me. I have a headache and you guys won't shut up. All I do is try to take care of all of you, and now you're just hurting my head.
Okay, so you guys drive on. And
What was that? I don't like that response.
Driving on.
so about midday, you come to a part of the road where it kind of veers to the south, but you guys are kind of on you want to go in a southwest direction. So the road goes south, but there's also a what looks like an older road that kind of veers off of this one. And you see, the one sign says directions to, I think of the city.
Ingvarstock?
No, we're not there yet.
Kaliningrad. And the other one says Empire. But the Empire one is like such disuse and non-painted, and it goes into that dusty trail that is kind of not used by anybody.
That's where we're headed.
We're headed to the Empire, right?
Yeah. We should go down that route.
Does it have distances on the sign?
Mm-mm.
We're all pretty familiar with the wilderness, I think.
Empire it is?
All right. You guys.
Were we given a map or directions of some sort?
We were given a map.
Yeah, you got a map. It's
So
not the
does
best
it-
map.
They point us this way, right,
But-
towards
but-
Ingvarstock.
The map is kind of it does well for the areas around Rostov and the Federation.
Yeah.
Once it gets to the border of the Empire, it kind of goes blank.
Oh.
It's like no one knows what's going on inside there.
So this split would not have been on the map.
No, the
Oh.
split's actually on the map. It's just one is vastly less used than the other way.
Is this towards Ingvarstock on the map? Is
The
the
Empire?
Empire path
Yes.
towards Ingvarstock?
Yes.
Okay, then we go there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Hope we
It's
don't
fine.
see any monsters.
It's fine, you guys.
All right, so you travel another day,
Pretty
and you
irritable.
guys are just
We're having a
feeling.
nice time, and you're being irritable.
You guys are feeling really like ill at ease. Like you can't shake this feeling like you're being watched, and the dizziness and huge headaches, and you guys are just like yelling at each other, and you're noticing these guys are just like going at it. And
You
they're
guys.
I cast Divine Sense again while we're on the road, seeing if I could sense some evil watching us. Or any evil within
That's a good
60 feet. Ooh, that's 3. Don't touch your beard.
Okay, so there's no evil watching you.
But there is evil everywhere else.
Yes, but there is a. Suddenly, it was a nice day, and now there's like a storm that just comes up out of nowhere, and it just starts to thunder and lightning and get dark, and start to rain really heavily.
Eric says, "Huh, no evil."
Are you guys gonna continue to travel through the rain?
No, cover the rations. Cover all the weapons
Yeah.
and stuff.
Is it not a covered wagon?
No.
No.
Not.
Okay.
It's open.
No, it's still good.
Wagon.
I sit on some of the food.
Not so tasty.
Covering
No.
it.
Yeah, that's true. I take my bearskin cloak off and I drape it over some of the weapons.
I pull some of it onto me.
Oh god.
I not covering some of the weapons.
Yeah. I have a sack I use to carry some other rations.
I'll make sure that the feed is taken care of for the horses.
Kind of sucks. But.
Is there any overhang of trees or anything we can go under for the horses to not get all gross and wet and things?
Do we have any covers for the horses if in case of bad weather? No.
I
Okay.
like covers for the horses.
Just
All right.
flopping around everywhere.
So you guys are in the middle of the forest. Forest on one side, a little lake on the other side.
Okay.
No fire.
Fires.
You see up ahead a couple of dark figures standing in the road.
Do they look familiar?
No, they look like they're wearing sort of what looks like weatherproof gear. It's like cloaks, and they are brandishing weaponry.
Like brandishing it, or like?
Yes, one has a sword.
As I see them, I'm in the wagon under a blanket with the firearms. So I go and grab a musket and
no.
pull it up under the blanket.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I pick up my battle axe and jump off the cart and walk in front of the cart and just stand menacingly.
As she does that, I peek under the blanket to see if the musket is loaded.
Hope you remember the lessons.
Do a roll.
Me?
D20. No, him.
A D20?
Yeah.
Are we using... 15.
And it's still raining. It's still raining and storming.
Yes, it's still raining. It's coming down pretty
Awesome.
heavy. And one of the guys says, "We're collecting tolls for this road."
On whose orders?
On our orders.
I'm gonna stealth into the
You
woods.
must be receiving a lot of toll money if it looks like this.
Okay. So what'd you roll?
21.
Okay. So as you're stealthing into the woods, you see that there are more people in the woods.
I knew it. Of course there'd be more.
Which none of us know about with whatever
Don't
stupid
last
shit
long enough.
we're not planning to do.
What do you do?
Well, they don't know this yet.
Yeah.
How far away from me? Oh, they're that far away. I'm going to use prestidigitation to cast like a small little flurry of sparks behind them
Okay.
and make it loud enough. You know, like little, they're like little firecrackers. I mean, they're not actual firecrackers, but they sound and look like it.
All right. And what's the point?
The point is, one, to let everyone else know there's something over there, and two, maybe freak them out a little bit.
The point of...
Oh, behind them. That was it.
Right.
Yeah, behind them. Basically to freak them out a little bit and let
Okay.
you guys know that, hey, there's something
Two
else
of
there.
them look in that direction, and the other one kind of keeps a watch on the wagon.
Did we hear
Do
it?
we have to perceive?
Do a perception check.
Do you want the roll that I got before? Did you hear that?
You can
Wait.
whatever you roll.
8.
It was, or when you asked for a roll before while I was
22.
checking the gun, it was a 15.
Oh, okay. That was for something else, but yes, you managed to believe that the weapon is loaded.
Damn it! I
accurately.
managed to believe with the weapon. Okay, perfect. I'm ready to roll. What did I
I rolled
just
an
roll?
18
Did
for
I just
perception.
crit this
Okay.
perception? So 21 for me.
So
Boom!
you did you?
22.
Was that firecracker?
All right. So
That's still
you
not
all
as
hear
good.
Basically a
there's
little
some
firecracker.
firecrackers going off in the woods or something.
Great.
We don't know that that's friendly.
Do we see anything in the woods? When we glance over?
Mm-mm. Well,
I'm gonna
No.
try to make sure the horses are calm, I guess.
I'm gonna climb into a tree.
you do see what looks to be a little bit of movement.
Mm.
Mm.
keep a watch on that.
Yeah.
How close are you? How are we situated in this wagon? Are you up on the
I'm on the
seat?
road.
You're
I
on-
got
oh,
out of
you're
the-
down now.
I-
Are you on
yeah.
the seat?
I
Yeah.
hopped down.
You all
to,
hopped down. I'm
like,
still in the
she's
back of the
the
wagon.
horses.
Take
Okay.
carrying the horses.
Back of the wagon.
I'm going to take a few steps forward
Mm-hmm.
and basically tell the men that they will not be collecting any tolls from us today.
I'm climbing up
We
into
are
a
going
tree.
to pass
How tall
by
are
them.
these trees?
Probably 30, 40
Your
feet.
toll will be
Okay, I will climb about as high as I reasonably can, and then spend the time to start preparing my musket.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to pay the toll, then it looks like we'll have to extract it by hand.
Extract this motherfucker! on the wagon and shoot the gun immediately as fast as I can.
Okay.
aiming.
Oh my god!
At him.
I'll give you this attack, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
I don't know how to make this attack.
All right, just roll.
Oh, that's not good. 9.
All right, you.
And my dexterity is -1 if that matters.
Okay.
And then I have various other stats.
So the hammer strikes the plate, and you hear like the, and then boom, a very loud shot goes off, and there's a lot of smoke, and you guys are kind of at a disadvantage now for sight in the cart. But when it kind of starts to clear, you see that you didn't hit.
As soon as I see that, is it possible for me to just go and just chuck it towards him
Well,
like a tomahawk?
Well, we're going in initiative now, but if you want to do that,
That's what I want to do. I just want to
Okay.
chuck. As
So-
soon as it doesn't work, I just want to huck it at him
Let's do initiative.
in disgust. Woo! 16, motherfuckers!
Let's see.
20.
Nice.
13.
What?
Oh no, that was amazing.
What'd you get?
That was fucking
Seven.
wonderful.
7.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you just threw it. I don't know how to make it work this way, so I'm gonna make it work my way.
All right,
That's so much
Shrike,
more thing
you're
to
up
do.
first.
He just shot and it
Mhm.
didn't land, and there's
Yes.
smoke everywhere.
Yes.
All right.
The horse is handling it.
Yeah. How are the horses handling this?
Oh shit.
It could work for.
You
well,
sort of shot
maybe.
that right over their heads.
Yeah.
One of them is okay, but the other one's kind of starting to panic.
Okay. I guess can it be like a bonus action to try and make to soothe it?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if it'll work or not. What would that like animal handling?
Probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So 17 plus 8.
Yep. You managed to get it
Damn.
soothed.
All right. Then I'm going to cast Call Lightning
Cool.
because it's stormy,
Mm-hmm.
and
I'm gonna open my.
that's going to be 3d10 lightning damage. You have to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Which one?
I will cast it. Whoever was yelling at us.
These two guys?
Okay. Is that the same person that he was trying to aim for?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Him. He's the first. Okay.
Pretty sure I got him. But,
All right. They don't make it.
Okay, so it's gonna be 4d10.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Uh,
Whoa. Really?
yeah.
What did you cast?
40-10 is 50.
It's 3d10 plus 1 if it's already
40.
existing.
40.
It's 10, 11, 12. 21.
Okay.
That was 4. 21.
Oh, the lightning goes into him and lights him up.
It's every creature within 5 feet.
Okay.
Is he within 5 feet of that
Yes.
strike? So both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So both of them take a fierce pounding from Mother Nature and roll percentile.
Okay.
You pound of Mother Nature.
Damn right. Which one's my percentile again? Okay. It was one of the d10s. Where's that other one? I'm so sorry.
No worries. Oh, by the way, just a point of order on Saturday. I'm gonna have to leave around 3, if that's cool.
Saturday.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a
That's why I picked it.
Okay. Good thing I asked.
Yeah.
This is your ASMR side.
Okay.
Pull some paper. 11.
Really?
Don't. Why do you like this?
You hear in the distance an unearthly howl, like
No, I
a
don't.
Ooh.
What magic hurt you, Rob?
and it seems to be closing in as it howls.
No!
Oh no.
It could work for us.
Okay.
Never know.
Eric.
Eric is going to go with his instinct on this and just huck that priceless weapon
Fucking
Okay.
do it.
right at the guy that he
Yes.
Okay.
shot. Is that strength or
It might
dex?
shoot back
Very
at
strange.
us.
5.
Okay, you throw it and it like lands in the mud and gets all dirty. And
And then I go and I jump down and charge over next to Jennifer, but I go all the way up to them.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that within your move? That's within your movement.
I only have 25 movement, so if it is, then I would like to do that. If not, then wherever 25 gets me.
All right. So you're right here. Yeah, you're within combat range.
All right. I bare my teeth.
All right.
Unless I have another attack, in which case I will take it.
I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
I threw the thing, but okay. So I chuck that, and then I jump down, brandishing my warhammer, and for 19 to hit.
You will hit.
Oh. 4 damage.
How much?
4? 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. So.
No, stop it.
All right. So he takes the hit and growls at you.
I grow back.
All right. Jennifer.
Okay. I too will run up to the two nasty men's and their men, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And
You just assume.
do my 2 swings.
Okay.
Well, I assume. I don't assume.
Don't assume.
One of
they're
them
Don't
prefers
assume their
they.
gender. They.
They.
Or whatever. Yes. So I will hit with the Great Axe. 15 to hit.
Say it's an
You will
okay.
hit.
Thanks.
You've been hit.
I will hit. Do I hit?
Nice.
Don't grace
Do I
that
hit
with
recklessly?
words.
No, I don't
That's
hit.
great. That's great. That's great. Bastard sword? No, it's a step sword.
That was sad.
Or fraternal sword.
So good.
And my back swing was a 9, so I don't think I hit that.
Right. Do your front swing.
6 damage. It's raining and my hands were slippery and it's
You did it, man.
not
You're about as
normal.
impressive in this fight as you are in that cart.
All right. There then. So it is 10:02 right now.
Oh, it is.
You guys want to like?
Can we fit?
I don't think we'll be able to
I don't
finish this
think we'll
combat.
be able to
Hardly.
finish this, and we both need to be in bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Should
And
we
I
take a
need to be
snapshot?
Yes.
Snap
Take a
it.
snap. It's gonna stay the same. Are we playing next Tuesday? That's Christmas Day.
No,
Oh, that's Christmas Day. That's
Oh.
probably not going to work. for me
Yeah,
now
no,
that I
I'm
think
gonna be
about it.
gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in. I gotta go to Virginia and back. So we can do another day. It's cool with me.
I should
I'll
be
be-
able to do one night that week or something.
Yeah, I'll be back that Wednesday. After
I'll be
work
working.
That Wednesday.
I'll be
Yeah.
working, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm just doing my normal weekly routine. So.
If there's a night that I'm off, but with my daughter like all week, so
Okay.
or well, I'm always with my daughter, but she's off school too, so we're just gonna be like. We're gonna go see that Peter Jackson World War I
Really?
on Thursday. Yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff.
What is this?
Peter Jackson recolored and retimed and refinished. A huge amount of World War
I
I
saw that.
footage.
Really?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
images of that. It looks so surreal.
Is
It
that
does.
You know, it's
It
like
looks weird.
suddenly it's like real, and you're like,
Yeah,
Wow.
Is that in theaters?
it's like special showing.
It's one of those
it.
special
So,
like
yeah,
event
it's-
things,
Yeah.
Fathom events or whatever.
I think this is. Yeah, it's like a one-time showing thing at Westview. One.
Could I possibly get a link?
I can see.
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway,
My dad said tickets were going
what's
crazy.
the date today?
I might not get tickets.
Today is
I'd like
the
to see what it looks
18th.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
the
Thanks for
editors
tuning
at
in,
work
everybody.
have been looking at it.
We're gonna hear us chatter for a minute, and then we're gonna kill it. Have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Good night,
Merry
Ori.
Christmas.
We love you.
I know.
miss
Good
you.
night,
So fun.
Ori.
Good night, Ori.
Alright.